This podcast is part of the No Phony Podcast Network, the home of independent awesomeness.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Jared.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Morgan.
And I'm apparently late.
And we are a Great for Crows podcast. And the reason why Steve said that is because we were supposed to have met up at 5:30, 10 to 6. He decides to show his fucking little grey-headed fucking fat face.
The biggest drama queen I've ever met in my life.
Right, I'm not lying, we all sat there. Sorry, Andrew. We all sat there waiting for him. We just get angry. The three of us just get angry and more angry and angry. I was looking at the minutes. Still not here. Simp on your own time, not ours, bud.
And what I don't understand is when someone has a mobile phone and it's ringing, he never answers the phone. It's go straight to answer machine.
Do you want me to explain now, Andrew? I can clear that up right now. When someone's trying to get onto his phone, get onto the Zoom, and someone's fucking phoning him, which takes him somewhere else besides where he needs to be. It's also annoying.
Look, when I'm always on time. I was there for you, bud, when you need me. You, late as fuck. Simp on your own time, so I'm asking.
The boy he doesn't wake up in time, let alone anything else. Come on. How many times have I spent outside your house, right? Wasting my petrol, waiting for you to have a shit before we go anywhere.
Partly true.
No, all true. Don't even go there. All true.
Man needs to take shit, man.
No one will believe me if I tell them how many times I've sat outside your house like a pillock waiting for you because you got brown on your bum.
Right. Yeah, that may be true. That may be true.
No, maybe. There's no maybe.
Right? No, but that may be true. But that's like, right, I'm on my way up now. So I'm like, all right, he's on his way, so I'll go and have a quick shit while I'm waiting for you. This, right, we arranged every single week.
It's not true.
Every single week we record this podcast at 5:30. Every single week, you're fucking late.
Every time I come over to your house, I'm sat outside your house waiting for you to have a shit. If I go into your house, you're upstairs having a shit. What's wrong with him?
IBS.
What's wrong?
IBS.
You make me nervous. So as soon as I knew you were going to be around, shit like.
Irritable brain syndrome, that's all it is.
But anyway, if you haven't listened before, go along to YouTube, subscribe. We're also on all the podcast listening sites.
We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, we're on Anchor, there's loads.
Thank you, Andrew.
There's loads.
Well,
But
Thank you, Andrew.
we're on them all, just say that.
we're on them all, yeah. So go along and subscribe. We're also on Twitter, Facebook,
Discord.
yeah.
All the talking apps. All the talking apps.
If you will go along and tell your friends about us, get subscribing.
And you
We
can
are
find our Discord link as well on Twitter now. I realise you need the link to get in, which is annoying. But yeah, it's on Twitter.
Am I doing it right?
Hang on.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit closer. That's it.
By the way, if you're new, Steve is just imitating our very own Andrew.
Our very own advert.
If you listen to this on an audio device, Steve just raised his can to pour into his glass like Andrew do, right in front of the camera. Steve, can I just bring up a couple of podcasts ago? You were saying about that Star Wars top, and you were saying how tight it was, and how it didn't fit. You proper squeezed into that, didn't you?
It's supposed to be that.
If you turn that inside out, right, it's got Vaseline on the inside.
I like it. I spent money on this and I can't win it.
Shocking. Right, so
Swimmers are stuck in it now.
shall we actually move on to news?
Yeah.
I'm happy to go first. I was informed this bit of news by my parents, actually, my mother. Have any of you, see, I don't think you would have, but there are these girls' dolls my niece has got called LOL dolls.
I've heard of them.
They're only tiny little dolls and they're all fully clothed and that, but you dip them into water and things happen. What's that, Mark?
As I expect. Fully
As you expect, they're clothed. You dip them into water and they change colour and stuff like that.
Okay.
But recently, this certain parent have actually had a good look at these dolls. And I don't know if they newer dolls or what, but these dolls, they've been dipped into water And when they pulled out, they were wearing fishnet lingerie stockings and
Oh, really?
thongs
No,
and
I'm not. They
they are
can't.
genuine. You can look it up. They were wearing thongs. A couple of them got like kinky tattoos going down their legs.
Shut up! I gotta look at.
Honest to God, look it up. LOL dolls. I'm genuine.
Kinky doll.
And while we're on the subject of creepy fucking kids, there's also a troll doll, a new troll doll,
Trolls.
Troll Dreams or something it's called. And he makes giggling noises now. But it's also got a button by the private areas, which is not on the box. You can't read about this button on the box. Doesn't mention this button anywhere in the box. My dog is kicking off. Ruth!
Can't say
He's
anything
always
about
kicking. It's because
fish.
he kicks him all the time. He's evil, that pet. He is.
Nice. Anyway, these troll dolls.
Sorry, my mistake.
Prick. They got a button. They got a button on the genitals, and when you press the button on the genitals, it makes sexual pleasure kind of noises.
Really?
Fucked up. Yep.
No, you can't. No.
Moggs, if you write in lol dolls controversy, you'll see it.
Yeah, I got it come up with Metro, and this she's called Goo Queen, and she's like in black leather stockings sort of thing.
What?
Yeah.
Yep, it's fucked up.
While Steve's there eating a pizza, listening to this, brilliant.
It's fucked up. Moggs,
That's weird.
what news you got this week, but
What about those dolls I know? Wasn't it something like that? I'm sure there was something. When I was a kid, I dipped in water and
there he is.
turned colour. There he is.
Oh, Cabbage Patch.
Was it Cabbage Patch Kids?
I don't know.
No, for some reason I rang a bell then when I was a kid.
If you need to know about little girls' toys, Jarla's the boy to ask.
Oh, and the lol dolls, parents are kicking off. I don't see the problem with this, but parents are also kicking off because the boy lol dolls, anatomically correct downstairs.
Okay.
But I'm thinking, why kick off about that? It is supposed to be anatomically correct, like.
Yeah.
So I don't understand that bit, but there we go. Box, what you got for us?
The girl ones and all, then I'm guessing.
The girl one's got nothing. It's just
Got nothing.
nothing there. Yeah,
Ken, like.
yeah, like a Ken doll. Yeah.
That's weird. Last week I brought up Tony Hawk, didn't I? Pro
You did?
Skaters. And I didn't have a chance to talk much about it, like, because obviously we had guests on. But all else that I wanted to bring up and I forgot to was, can you remember the special characters in the second one?
Oh fuck.
So, like, Darth Maul was one.
Oh, that's right.
They were in. That was in 3 and 4, though. I think.
I might have got this wrong, but wasn't Ankh from Resident Evil a character, or was that a different game?
I can't remember a Resident Evil character. Maybe, wouldn't surprise me. But there was Spider-Man. He's going to be in this new. So in the new remake, anyway. So going back to what I said, in 3 and 4, there was Jango Fett was one, and Darth Maul was another one. But
That's cool.
I think they are going to remake 3 and 4 if this goes well. But in this one, they bring in Spider-Man back, Trixie. She was like an Xbox and Dreamcast version only as well. So you're going to see characters you didn't. Private Carrera and Officer Dick as well from the GBA versions.
All right. So this game, is it
cool.
a complete remake? Is it? Of
It's a complete remake. Yeah, it's not really a remaster.
That's cool.
What's the difference? Is it a remaster? One of them is just when they change the
remake
graphics.
is just remake is they just you got it
Right,
wrong.
okay.
Remaster is where they do a lot more to it, like
right,
build
they
them,
rebuild the game, like
Yeah.
Well, it's
I
a
know why.
remaster.
Make it worse.
I just worked out why Steve's 20 minutes late, boys.
Why?
The fat bastard sitting there eating an old pizza.
Takes 10 minutes.
I was speaking to my brother Nathan yesterday, mind, and he did tell me that Nathan goes down to chip shop. Steve goes down to fish shop twice a day some days.
What? Is that true, Steve?
It happened once.
Shall I get Nathan on the phone right now and ask him? But he's on
Oh,
loudspeaker.
I would love Nathan to come on the phone because I can ask him why you're barred from a fucking chip shop.
Yeah, true.
True story. In fact, I gave him a lift back to his house yesterday. Him and his missus, right?
Yeah.
Raining. Asked me to stop off at the chip shop. Not a problem. Good friend and I. excuse me, love, can you go in the chip shop? Because he's scared to go in there. I purposely parked outside across the road so everybody could see him in the window.
All you can see is a Jared poster in there going, this person is bad.
He said,
Nath, I'm on voice.
Pregnant wife.
Can you hear me?
Pregnant wife.
Right, Nath, I'm online there now with Steve and the boys, right?
Yeah.
How often is Steve down for shop, bud?
Oh my God, they're only starting now.
How often, Nath?
Often 5 days a week, I would say.
KL.
Every other day.
And what, twice a day?
Every other day.
Twice every other day. Cheers, Nath. Speak to you later.
Nath, wait, Nathan.
He's gone, bud. He's gone.
He's gone. Too late.
Shit.
Brilliant.
How many other podcasters that do that, boys? Just for the embarrassment of Fat Boy Steve and his fucking chips.
Asking the local chip shop how fucking many times Steve goes down.
I don't need the menu.
Ja, what you need to do is get Nathan to have a Steve counter. So every time you see Steven, just marking every time, bud.
He always says, my brother always says that Steve more or less paid for his wedding.
I agree with that.
Anyway, I got another bit of news.
Mark, sorry, Mark. Sorry, Socks.
Yo,
When am I going to see these press ups of yours anyway?
don't you worry about the press house.
I'm sorry.
He was
Don't you worry about
going
him.
to smash me yours.
That's null and void. That is null and void, that is.
Well, how is it null and void?
You've won. You've automatically won,
I
Steve.
have one, have I?
Because Fat Boy over there, he can't get his fucking down to the floor, the fucking fat bastard.
Alright,
That's
no
cheap, didn't he?
He got down. He had to phone an ambulance to get him back up. He literally couldn't get up, he couldn't. I had World on the phone. If you want me done to my Andrew, he went down to do a push-up and he can't get back up. He's fucked, Steve. He's fucked, but back it out.
Right, I'll take a win, Socks. I'll take a win.
Second piece of news, Mogs.
Have any of you ever heard of the Star Wars Christmas special or holiday special?
Here we have. We have.
Yeah.
No.
Do not pick it for movie club. Do not pick it for movie club.
That was it was on my mind.
Wait till
to
we
be
get there. Wait till we get there, Morgan.
fair. Anyway, they remaking it in Lego.
Ooh.
They remade for Disney Plus. Star Wars Lego is remaking the holiday special, which is fucking bizarre, but I think it'll work in Lego.
Yeah.
Because it's goofy, innit? It's supposed to be stupid and funny. Like the cutscenes in the Lego games are always weird and goofy. But yeah,
100%, I agree.
I just found that
It's a
really
game
weird.
on film.
It's a film. So after this, look up Star Wars holiday special. It was 78, so right after the first ever Star Wars, and they celebrate something called Life Day. And they go to Kashyyyk with Chewie, and Chewie goes and visits his family. Lucas wanted to bury the fuck out of it, but it still got out there. Like, he fucking hated it. And if Lucas hated it, it must be fucking bad because he.
And Lucas created Jar Jar, like so.
But yeah, think of that. But yeah, they're remaking it. But apparently, there's going to be like a time warp thing, like a multiverse sort of theory. So you're going to see, like, obviously the prequel characters with the sequel characters and the original trilogy characters. So that might be cool as well. It might be interesting.
It'd be like for a Lego version.
I mean,
like
it's a
Lego
cartoon, isn't it? It's going to be...
Lego can do anything they want, can't it?
Yeah,
So
exactly. Like, there's in a screenshot... Sorry, Steve, go on.
Did he just say Lego can do anything in animation or film? I'm getting a feeling that any studio can do anything with any genre these days, John.
Yeah, but if we done live action, it'd be shit.
Yeah.
If we do Lego can go. Lego can get away with it.
They can take a piss, can't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
They've all been shit. The last 6 have been fucking shit, so don't matter.
Like his what's it called? There's like time travel thing going on, and it looks like you see 3 Obi-Wan Kenobis. Like you see the old one, you see the really young one in the first, and then you see the one everyone likes, like sort of thing. You see like Darth Maul with his legs off. He's just a body. So it's gonna be weird. Like it's gonna be funny to see. I think.
I did see a Star Wars meme actually the other day. It made me laugh, and it was a picture of the end of Rogue One when Darth Vader's on that ship and he's spinning his lightsaber around.
Yeah.
And at the bottom, 2 hours later, I showed him fucking lightsaber fencing with fucking Obi-Wan. The first ever fight they have.
Exactly. Think of that.
Fucking brilliant.
I've seen so many where it's like Ben or Obi-Wan is saying to Darth Vader, "Oh, remember when we was fighting on the lava planet and we were doing backflips and shit? Yeah, we got old.
We got old, yeah. Oh.
It was like two old fellas meeting up again and they're like, oh, fuck, can't do those flips like I used to.
It's over, Anakin. I got the higher ground. Right, Steve, what retractions have we got this week, bud?
Got a few, actually. Don't know why.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It seemed pretty good last week, I'm going to be honest. I found the rest of you and me quite intelligent last week.
Fucking hell.
Socks, you quiz. You said Vancouver's in Washington.
It's in Canada.
No.
It is Canada, it's in Vancouver. It's in Vancouver. It's in British Columbia in Canada, yeah?
Yeah.
Just that one, Socks, right? Weird Tech, Jared is shocked that Laney and Moggs take their phones into the shower.
Yeah.
Right, since the filming of this, it's turned out that, put your fucking head up.
Mooked him, Socks. Socks, mooked him, quick.
It's turned out that his wife has had to explain to him that he does it all the time. It doesn't
Not
matter
the shower. Not a shower, I don't.
all the time. He goes in the bath and the phone goes with him. He goes to bed, the phone goes with him. He goes to the shit house, the phone goes with him.
Everyone.
Everywhere.
Everyone takes their phone to the shit house, to be fair. Everyone.
No.
Yeah. You can't.
In fact,
I mean,
I had a massive one today and I didn't take it with me. So.
No, Steve has a newspaper, doesn't he? He still reads newspapers.
Old school as fuck.
Barbecue. Moggs asked spelling last week, Moggs.
Yeah.
I'm trying to confirm. Yeah. Did we confirm it actually on the show last week?
I think we did, yeah.
I spelled it the American way, didn't I?
So how do you spell it, Socks? Proper way?
It was B-A-R-B-A-R-Q-U-E.
Take away the one of the R's, but
Yeah.
So
Barbecue.
apparently, the word has been spelled several ways since coming to England, from the Spanish barbacoa in the 18th century. Despite many forms, barbecue gained clear ascendancy in the late 19th century and has gone unchallenged ever since. Barbecue is the secondary spelling that appears especially often in names of restaurants and products.
Yeah.
So, there we are.
Cool.
Do you drink Slipknot? It is a heavy metal band.
Soft rock.
John accused Socks of cheating and Googling Avengers after viewing the footage.
Googling Avengers? What Avengers?
Avengers, yeah. What was it?
Why the fuck do you say Avengers? It was the what does median mean? Or medium? It was the math question.
Avengers. Averages. I'll take it all back, no Socks. Yeah, so Jared did say he wanted to view the footage to make sure.
Wait.
Bastard.
Oh, I want to ask him to confess. Andrew, confess.
Yes. Come on, otherwise we won't get through fucking Game of Thrones. Come on.
I got one screen here and one screen here, look. I got one program on here, which I'm recording, and I got Zoom in front of me there. So I can look at two screens.
What do you,
if I want to look at two screens.
So what do you do on that screen? Do you write stuff on there?
No, when it's recording.
So when I view you before Jared catches you, you spend about 30 to 40 seconds
right, you can't
trying to look into the screen.
Right, and listen, you can view me type.
Andrew, you can see your fingers going, mate. Genuine, you can't deny it.
Right.
You can't deny it, but you can't.
Andrew, this is a close-up of Andrew, right? This is a close-up of Andrew, look, ready? And it goes...
That's it to him. It's on video, you can't deny it.
Okay. Whatever.
The most impressive person alive was the Queen last week, wasn't it?
Of course.
And Soxy did say that, if you're going to get knighted, you have to meet the Queen. Yeah?
That's not necessarily true.
No. Any of the royal family can knight you and all that.
I have no idea why I never brought that up last week. I knew that.
Yeah.
We all knew that. But we never called him up on it for some reason.
Would you all agree with me now, right? This is a question from me now. When Soxy is explaining about the film The Room and how well the Room script was,
Dialogue.
did he make you feel or think like you were listening to Trump?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah. The script.
I just want to clear that up. I just want to clarify.
The script on this film is brilliant.
Absolutely, folks.
If you injected sunlight into this film, you'd be fine. Last thing.
Hang on, did he give like The Room 8 out of 9 or something?
Yeah, he
I
did.
did as well. Yeah.
8 out of 9, man.
I enjoyed it.
Oh my god.
Masterpiece.
Socks, boys.
Fuck.
Socks, you can vote the winner of us three, yeah, now, right? I can ask a question, yeah? Gents, how much weight do you think Soxy lost during the show through sweat? Imperial or metric? I'll accept imperial or metric as long as Soxy can know which was which.
Right.
I reckon he lost about 8 stone, man, personally, but I seen his gut just now and he didn't.
Up the back comes he. That's it for last week. Done.
That's good. Thanks, Theo. It's quite fun. Let's move on to the news game.
No worries. You ready, now, boys?
Yes.
So you got to find the real one.
The real one.
The real
So,
one.
for the listeners, Andrew's going to give us 3 news stories. 2 are fake, 1 is real. And we have to guess which one we think is the real news story.
So this is back in 2018. A bear smashes car window. 2 dozen assorted cupcakes inside. A
2
large
dozen what?
2 dozen assorted cupcakes.
Oh, salted cupcakes, right.
Inside. A large black bear was apparent sweet tooth, smashed the car window to get the 2 dozen cupcakes inside. Nothing was left behind of the chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry cupcakes, excepted for some smeared icing and some paw prints.
Okay.
All right. Second one. Back in
Did that actually make news?
Back in 2016,
If that's the true one, I'm not going to be happy.
there's a new video game where you can play as a Courgette.
A what?
There's a new video game where you can play as a Courgette.
A Courgette.
What's a Courgette?
A Courgette?
Courgette.
A Courgette, yeah. A Courgette.
I don't put the veg.
Yeah, the vegetable, yeah. Courgette.
Green thing.
The Courgette, you know, the
Yeah.
Courgette.
Courgette. Courgette. So a new video game called Courgette.
Oh, so what's the embed doing underneath? What's the embed doing?
I'm writing. I write down.
I'm writing too.
I write down.
2 Soxies in one go, I tell you.
Sorry, I generally writing down, look.
Yeah.
Oh, in case you forget.
Yeah, I do. I got
Same.
a Courgette written down.
A new video game called Courgette allows players to be a Courgette. You assume the role of the Courgette and sit in the vegetable
I can't take him serious when he keeps saying Courgette.
Courgette. I'm thinking of a fucking fighter jet.
There we go. I ain't going to pronounce it as I fucking pronounce it anyway, so there we fucking go.
A Courgette.
A Courgette, there we go, right? You assume
Courgette.
Courgette.
Jet.
A Courgette.
Okay, Socks.
Right,
Socks go French.
yeah, you assume the role of
Courgette.
Courgette and sit in the vegetable aisle for hours on end waiting to be selected. You cannot move and spend the time merely watching passers-by. It's not so much a game as an immersive experience, said developer Marianne March.
Okay.
Right, I will give Andrew, right, the win on any quiz in the next 10 weeks if he can pronounce Courgette right.
Courgette. Don't care. Don't give a shit. You know I don't.
That's the last one. Oh, fucking hell.
Last one is back in 2017. A man in hospital after eating the world's hottest chili. So a man who ate the world's hottest chili pepper in a chili eating contest ended up in hospital after experiencing a stream burning from his eyeballs. The 34-year-old man has eaten 1 Carolina Reaper chili in the contest in New York State, but was unaware that oil from the fruit had entered his tear ducts.
Possible. Massively possible.
The doctor who reviewed his case has warned anyone eating hot chili peppers to seek medical attention immediately if they experience sudden onset eye pain.
Well, we've all, us three, apart from Morgan, but he's got to do it. I've done the Carolina Reaper boys, and we know how bad it can be.
Yeah.
By the way, for our listeners, there are videos up on YouTube for to watch it, and we can look forward to a new video of Morgan doing it soon. We'll all do it with you, by the way, Mox. We'll all do it with you, but...
I repeat the headline again. So, a bear smashes car window. It's 24 assorted cupcakes inside.
Yeah.
There's a new video game where you play as a Courgette. And a man in hospital after eating the world's hottest chili.
Right, I'm going to go for the chili, I am, personally. I think the chili.
One's real, two fake, yeah?
Yeah, so one's real, the two are fake.
I'm going to go for the chili. I think the Courgette one... The Courgette one's bollocks.
Courgette. The Courgette.
I am going for the Courgette.
I've heard of some weird games. I don't think a Courgette, but I think it's the chili. I'm sure I've heard of that.
I think it's a chili.
And it wouldn't fucking surprise me.
The Courgette game, yeah? That's putting your kid there and see how long you can stand there without saying nothing.
Yeah.
I think it's a brilliant game.
It's like Desert Bus.
I'm buying it.
It's like what, Mogs? Desert Bus. Fuck aye.
Just sit there driving a bus through the desert. Go fuck off.
Alright, I'm buying it.
Man, if it's real, you can, Steve. You can.
Right then.
Not for my kids.
Fuck you, Steve.
So, the man in hospital after eating the world's hottest chili.
Oh, them two.
What?
Come on.
Fake news.
Come on. Go on, Steve, for the win.
The new video game where you play as a Courgette was fake news.
For a bear.
God damn.
So the bear that smashes car window and eats 24 assorted cupcakes inside.
How did that make news? How the fuck
Nobody
did that
likes
make news?
Yogi Bear, do they?
Fuck, you know.
Like that one doesn't. I'm glad that one was real and not the fucking Courgette. Anyway, Courgette.
I'm not Mox, I fucking lost.
I lost too. Doesn't matter.
I've been really looking forward to the Weird Tech segment this week. So, what we got to do?
No worries. So let me start with the first one because you probably all see them in a group. So there's the first one. Can anybody tell me what it is?
Go closer. No.
So, it's an underwater breather, is it?
Looks like a snorkel. So
this is called the Power Breather, which is the next generation snorkel.
Yes.
Now, with him, as they're referring to him, with him, you will experience swimming and snorkeling, diving in new dimensions. The Power Breather always provides you with 100% fresh air.
Whoa, go back.
What?
Because that sentence didn't make sense at all, but...
Right, so the Power Breather always provides you with...
Always, not allows then.
Yeah, sorry. You know what? Always provides you with 100% fresh air through the two air channels, no matter how long and how intense you swim or train. The lap edition is designed for swimmers who prefer to swim or train in a pool. So the two little adapters at the bottom are for swimming pools on the picture. So them two there for the...
Yes, we'll go in.
What do they do?
So in the swimming pool. On the end when you're in a swimming pool.
So hang on, I love her. Whoa, I love her. So what do they do? So in the swimming pool.
The adapters for the swim, they call it lap edition. So how many laps you can do?
What? No, I think... I'm pretty sure you put them on the end of your snorkel. So when you're going forward rather than like looking down, when you're going forward, it stops the water getting in.
Cool.
It stop the water getting in.
So you can fully concentrate on the rhythm of your movement without having to turn your head, without swallowing water, without blowing out the snorkel. Your neck and head are relaxed in the water while you breathe in and out deeply using the Power Breather. Just like on land, the annoying blowing out of liquids is completely eliminated. The Power Breather can also be used to turn the roll without water getting into the airways. The blowing out of the snorkel alters the roll turn is a thing of the past.
I've never seen a man concentrate so much on reading.
I'm reading it. I got all the stuff in front of me. Look.
We know, Andrew.
Just give us the fucking price.
No worries. $90.
$90.
Yep.
Andrew, can I just mention something? In your description of said item, you explained that it helps the swimmer in their moments.
No, momentum.
So you said moments though. So I'm pretty concerned if I'm in a swimming pool with somebody else and there's cool snorkel and they're having a moment, I'm out. If that allows them to have a massive one in the swim, in the local.
Gotta take a moment. Well, I like the idea of this. I gotta be honest, I do like the idea of it. Still out, like, but I like the idea of it. It's not mine, eh? Just like the idea of it.
John, why are you out though? Is it just because you can only do width? So
exactly, Steve. Exactly.
Do you feel like it's not worth it for widths?
It's not worth it for
widths. He can only do his widths in the shallow end yet. He's not loading the deep end.
Exactly, man. Fucking hell. But with this,
he stands up.
So can you actually breathe under the water with it, or is it just when you're on top, like a snorkel?
Snorkel.
Well, buy a fucking snorkel in.
Well, that's what my point is going to be. It's just a snorkel with 2 nozzles.
Ah, fuck that.
That's all there is, like.
Buy a fucking snorkel.
Bigger breast shot.
I remember once I was in Spain, and it was like late evening, and the family was having like a bit of a beach party, and I think it was about 6 o'clock. I was out there now, little Jared with his snorkel on. I had a net with me now, trying to catch his fish for a laugh, like, innit? And I thought, ooh! And I went under, not realising that the water's going to shoot that fucking snorkel. Dropped my fucking thing, nearly drowned. I was like at my family. And honest to God, it's nowhere to lie. They waved back. I was waving for help, as if I'm drowning, and all they did was wave. Oh, look, there's Jared waving. Oh, bless him, he out far.
They were throwing straws at Roger.
That's not even a lie. You can ask my mother. Ask my mother. The fuckers waved at me. Look, I got back. Fucking camping, you bastards. I nearly drowned. Started crying.
So, on to the next one.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm out.
Fucking hell, man.
No.
Guess we're all out. Move on then. Move on then, Tom.
We're all out. Yeah, so that's the next one.
Disappointed.
He did seem disappointed, didn't he? He did. It's like he made it.
No, it's like we just shut him down, his own invention.
Yeah, so for that's called a Spiro bolt.
Say it again.
What?
Called a Spiro, so Spero, Spiro.
Yeah. It's not Spiro.
Spiro bolt.
S what?
SP.
Yeah.
Hero, Spiro.
So it's not Spiro.
It's not Spiro.
It's not Spiro. Huh?
It's a sparrow.
Sphero.
Sphero, I'd say Sphero.
It is.
Like sphere.
It's Sphero. It's Sphero. There's other ones out. They made a BB-8 one.
Yeah, it's Sphero. It's Sphero, like sphere.
Oh, okay.
That's quite hard to say when you think about it, isn't it? It's one of them words, just the more you think about it, it's harder to say, like.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just called the bolt anyway, right?
The what?
Okay.
The bolt. B-O-L-T, the bolt. Like the Spiro bolt.
Sphero.
Spiro bolt.
There we go.
Right? So the bolt was built to shine the brilliant 8x8 LED matrix that animates and displays real-time data. Create and customize games and learn to code by drawing on your screen using scratch blocks or writing JavaScript text programs. Use fan sensors to keep tabs on bolt's speed, acceleration, and direction, or orient, and drive bolt with a built-in compass. Bolt also features infrared communications, allowing your robot to communicate with other bolts, enabling brand new games and advanced coding tactics.
Advanced.
Yeah.
Coding.
Advanced coding tactics.
That's not what you said. You said coding.
Coding. There we go. Is that fucking better?
Yeah.
And tactics.
All I'm thinking is, right, you know the older generation. Are you coding yet, love?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm programming this fucking bolt to code other bolts.
Code.
Fucking.
Program with the Spiro, maybe quite call it. Edu app from nearly any mobile or desktop.
What the fuck? Was that even English?
Yeah, ed is education or edu. Edu. Alright. That's how I'm going to pronounce it, isn't it? Spiro Edu app.
Educap.
App. A-P-P, an app. It's an app for your
Edu
mobile.
app.
But
Education app, Edu app.
Yeah.
is that what they're going for? The Educap.
Yes. App.
Yeah, but did you say C-A-P-P?
No. It's just A-P-P.
So it's EDU.
And then A-P-P.
So EduApp.
Yeah,
So
an
Edu
Edu app.
app.
They're like going for
from
an
nearly
educational app.
Yeah,
Okay.
any mobile device or desktop device as well. Discover awesome community-created activities or just drive and play. Activities within the Spiro Edu app are designed to expand imaginations and help shape a brighter future. They are cross-platform, cross-curriculum and STEM generic. Inspire and be inspired by sharing your creations with the community, over 150 hand-on coding activities and counting, and create assessment, track progress, and participate in activities in the classroom or at home on an interactive platform. There we go.
I'm in just for the description.
I'm in just for the effort. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just reading everything you got on your like.
All I know is, right,
I'm more.
we got listeners out there, right, that be sitting there going, I'm sure they were speaking English 10 minutes ago.
You know what I'm like? Fucking.
He's terrible for crossing over from English.
Somebody's got the remote going, did I hit the audio? Have I changed the audio over somehow?
Just dubbed now all of a sudden.
Stubbed.
Oh.
Anyway, the price on this is £144.
I'm sure that's average for the Spheros. I'm sure the other ones are about that price.
So essentially, I get to program this ball and what it does.
Spot on.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, spot on, yeah.
Have you seen?
You know, that's all you had to say. Instead of reading out that fucking massive description.
I always read the descriptions, you know.
You could have just read.
To the best part, man.
You program this ball by yourself.
I can't see my glasses.
He's right. The description is the best part.
Yes, it is.
I have got another bit I can read as well, look, right? So what's included?
Oh no!
What's in the box? You got a Spiro bolt. You got a Spiro bolt.
Spiro.
Oh fuck you! You know what I'm saying, right? Fuck, here we go.
Right, okay.
An inductive charging case, a USB to micro USB charging cable, a protractor with heading, directions, and clock, a sticker sheet, a quick start guide, a free Spiro Edu app, and then the tech specs. You get up to 2.5 hours per charge, means you can handle even the biggest projects. 6 hours, 6 hours charge, or something like saying. Bluetooth smart connection up to 30-meter range. And it weighs 200 grams and top speed is 7.2 kph.
I'm out. I don't see the point for myself. It's not for me.
So, have you ever seen the other ones?
No.
The first one, it's basically a remote control ball. It's a ball that you can control like a remote control car. And then they brought out the BB-8.
No, that was a good socks. Yeah, it's a remote control ball. A ball you can control with a remote.
Yeah. But they brought out the BB-8 one, like from Star Wars. And I was going to buy that, and it was about 120 quid, I think they were. And then I was like, I'm not going for it. And that one's basically the same thing now, but you can program it, so you can teach you how to code.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd buy it. I like stuff like that. I said this last week about the coding stuff. I think it's good. I like that toys and stuff are coming out with stuff you can learn instead of just...
Well, I'm out. It's not for me. Steve?
If Soxy can promise me if he can promise me he'll do a description again, I'll buy 2.
I'll ring you privately, Steve, and describe with you, but no worries.
Yeah, baby.
No worries.
Next one, Sox.
So, yeah, on to the last one. So this is the last one. Right, so let me just get a description up so I got it, you're ready. So this is called the rollover. Right, so it's R-O-L-L-O-V-A, so rollover.
We got that.
Yeah?
Thanks, bud.
No worries. So the rollover is designed to transform the way you measure things. So instead of using a measuring tape, you roll...
Steve's in. Steve's
You roll
fucking
it.
in.
You roll this device, and it comes up with different measurements on it. You can change the measurements. And you roll it over the device. So any service which is...
Service?
You know what I mean?
No. What do you mean?
Oh, the surface.
That's better.
The surface. A pocket-friendly ruler that measures curves, lines, and a variety of surfaces are easier than ever before.
A what?
Yeah.
A variety of services.
Services.
Yeah.
It's just going to service me.
Oh, fuck off. You know what I meant, right?
It can do a variety of services.
Yeah.
See?
Easier than ever before, right?
A variety of surfaces, Mugs. I think that's what you meant.
Oh,
Right, surfaces. There we go, look. Right? Roll over takes the pain out of measuring surfaces, materials, and objects. With one easy roll at a time, roll over provides you with an accurate measurement on its digital and high contrast OLED screen or OLED screen. Now you can save the measurement. You got 99 save, like set 99 memories. So you can whenever you take a measurement, it saves it for you. You do it up to 99 times. Right. Yeah. And then I've seen a video on this when people were doing it, like, and they were doing it with a measuring tape as well, like a high end with like a laser and a string as well. And it was literally spot on. The only one that was out on was like a picture frame. When you can't go over the picture frame, that's the only one that was out on.
Right.
Like walls and tables and stuff like that, it was spot on.
So it has to be a smooth surface then.
Yeah.
Whoa! He just said a variety. He said a variety of services.
You can use it, but like I said,
a variety of smooth surfaces.
Yeah.
Actually, all it needs is to have a lesser radius than the wheel, so you'll cover it then.
There we go.
Oh, I want Steve's thoughts on this one. How much, Socks, before we go on?
It's $80.
How much?
$79.99, yeah. US dollars.
It's about 50 quid, is it?
Steve?
No.
No.
Steve loves the measuring tape. Loves it.
How big's the wheel? Big Socks?
I can get it.
That's what it looks like.
It's fine, Socks. I seen it next to a pen. It's about that big.
Yeah, so like it's even smaller than that. That's can you see like the key ring below that?
Yeah.
It's even
so
smaller.
I can just imagine me now, right? I can imagine me measuring between machinery to see how much space I got to put things through. On my hands and knees, crawling across the floor to measure on this on one of these smooth surfaces.
All right, boys. Is anyone going to ask?
What?
Come on. Let's just ask, boys. I don't want to ask.
I don't know what you want to ask.
Can I measure my dick with it?
Oh.
There you go. I just sent you all the user manual for using it, Jar, so you probably could.
Thanks, bud.
No worries.
You should be able to, but I can't imagine you get a full cycle out of it.
Fuck you, Steve.
I just sent you all the link in the WhatsApp group. Look, so
thanks, bud.
Look, all right?
Not going to read it. Not interested.
It's a video. I just want to know how you use it.
You roll it.
You roll it.
Yeah, but what? Like
gyroscope or something.
Yeah, you roll it. Like literally
like
a fucking fidget spinner.
Yeah. That'd be fucking a nuisance to use.
You would.
Yes. You can get these on big sticks. You got a nice big wheel, nice.
That's what I was thinking.
A nice big stick, and you walk along. Do. Now you're on your fucking hands and knees going.
Yeah.
You can even get like laser measurements as well, can't you?
Yeah, you can get laser measures. Or what are they called?
Fuck knows. Socks! Fucking shit, mate.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. It looks like this.
Back to the usual shit we attack.
I don't know what you could use that for. Like, I don't think it'd be that accurate measuring like a table because you'd have to get a spot on the edge, whereas a tape measure you just hook it on the edge. And
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm really looking forward to seeing who wins on Twitter out of these three.
Are you?
Because they're all fucking wank.
You know what it's going to be? Everyone's going to just be like, well, I wouldn't buy any of them, but I thought this one was the best. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to get.
I think they should vote for the, what is it, the Svion? What's it called?
The Spiro. There's the Spiro.
Spyro.
I think they should both fly, though.
Well,
Anyway, Jack,
just found your description.
going back to the poll that you said. Look, last week, the smart bracelet came in at 38%.
Right.
The owl barbecue cleaner came in at 31%.
What?
The phone shower curtain came in at 25%. And then the Kano computer system came in at 6%.
So the winner was the
smart bracelet, which
the holographic thing.
I'm still trying to buy.
No, the watch. It isn't a watch.
Yeah.
It's not a watch, it's a bracelet.
Oh, right. Sorry, yeah.
So,
You can't buy it, right?
For the listeners,
Which I can't
boys,
buy.
are we all a no vote for that measuring tape?
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not in. I wouldn't buy that.
Fucking shit socks. Shit.
It's a cool idea. I'll give it that, but I
It's
can't.
not. They took an idea and they shrunk it.
Before we get
For
out,
a measurement that is of no use.
But because of the chip
And-
inside there, like you can change and it can memorize your measurements too. But it's just the shit way of measuring.
so boys,
That digital display, whatever, would be better put onto a real tape measure. That's all you need. And boom, you got a way better product.
They do that, Mugs.
Yeah. There we
So-
go.
me and Steve went on a little adventure. Friday, was it, Steve? Or Thursday?
Every day's an adventure with you. Which one you want about?
We went to B&Q.
Oh, right, yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah.
We
Come on, get off your chest. Come on, let's see.
stood in B&Q we was, and Steve looked a bit peaky. Right, Steve? Little gay cough. So what's going on, but I got a dizzy spell. For fuck's sake, Steve. There's a video. Have you seen the video in the chat, boys, that I sent?
Oh, that's the one with him lying down.
Yeah, Andrew. There on the screen right now on YouTube, there's a video of Steve laying down in the middle of B&Q.
This is my disability is not for public viewing.
The thing is, right? I was stood there with my camera out, all concerned, right, recording him.
Oh, concerned.
A man was coming across, right,
Hey
with
there,
his trolley.
Steve.
A man come across his trolley, stopped, looked at him with worry. I turned around. What did I say to the man? Can you remember, Steve?
No, I was busy, John.
I turned to the man and said, "Don't worry, bud, he's dead." But and then I had a woman. "Is he all right, love?" "Yeah, he's fine. He'll be up in 2 minutes. So he's fine." What I should have done.
He said, "It's all right, love. I got him." I thought, no, I'd rather have you, love.
What I should have done.
I'd rather two little old ladies help me than him.
What I should have done, boys, right? Technically, I should have picked up the nearest armour or blunt instrument and just stood over him. And when that man stopped, just slowly and menacingly just walked towards that man. Yeah, so he embarrassed me. And then we stood in McDonald's car park like a cute little couple. Eating at McDonald's, we Steve.
Our first one.
Yeah.
Well, it was my first one. He's probably had 5, but it was our first one together.
It's quite romantic, it was, I'm not gonna lie. Quite romantic, my bud.
Were you
Romantic date,
was you crossing arms eating the fucking cheeseburger together, I guess, and
He tried, Sarge.
drinking drinks, I guess.
He tried.
So, Moggs, have you seen the new video footage of Cyberpunk yet?
I haven't, no. Or
Fact.
Maybe I have, I don't know.
Honestly, I'm trying to. I don't really know much about it, right? Because I'm going to go in blind.
Okay.
But all I know is, right, I can't fucking wait. It looks fucking superb. And the guys who's making it as well, which is CD Projekt,
Yeah.
they just fucking, they done The Witcher and they don't
CD
rush. Like,
Projekt Red, innit?
yeah, CD Projekt Red. They don't rush.
No.
Like, they've delayed this Cyberpunk now twice or 3 times.
I think they've delayed it again.
It's coming out in November, it is.
Was
November.
that, when was that? That's been for the last few months, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's not delayed again. On the
Yeah.
trailer, it actually says November.
Well, the last article I read about it was that they're still not happy with the melee combat.
All right.
So I don't know if that's a little hint that, maybe they're going to delay it again.
I don't think they will this time because, like I said, this is like one of the final trailers,
I know.
and it actually comes up like November 19th. So
I think I have seen this trailer. You see the driving and stuff, yeah?
no, this one is more. It kind of shows you the 3 roles you can have, like nomad.
Oh no, I haven't seen this one.
Street kid, or you can come from like a company type background. Like, do you know what I mean? It's fun, and it's like, be who you want to be.
Are there bikes in the game?
I think there are, yeah.
Oh, that should be cool then.
But I don't think it's going to be a bit weird having a first-person open world game.
It is going to be weird. I mean, look at GTA. GTA released it, didn't they? And everyone was like, "Oh, this is cool," and then that's it. They just knocked it off and then went back to third person. Like,
but saying that, Far Cry did it.
Far Cry, yeah, of course, yeah.
But Far Cry wasn't exactly a cityscape, was it? Far Cry has always been
it's always been
compounds and country and wide open spaces. Where this is like an actual city. So
this is a first person GTA style, in it. Yeah. In a city, like in a real, not a real city, but you know, a real life sort of. If that makes sense, it's hard to explain. Rather than being out in the... So Far Cry N. So the first one was on an island. The second one, I think it was the second one, was on... Yeah, it was. The second one was on Africa. So you had full savannas, you know. There wasn't a lot of buildings and structures.
No.
The third
and when it was, it'd be like small towns.
Yeah, if you did come across a town, they'd be small.
They wouldn't be like cities.
Like... look at Skyrim, and that's a good example as well. Most people play that first person, and you've got a lot of open land, and then you come to small villages, maybe a big city, but it's not massive like a modern day city, you know.
But then in Skyrim, we're talking like medieval fantasy, so the buildings aren't exactly skyscrapers. No. So
you got some castles, and that's about it.
Yeah, and I know when you get in a car, it goes to third person when you're driving.
All right, that's cool.
You can have it as both. I've seen it both.
Yeah.
But you can actually drive in.
Oh, that's good. Because first-person driving in games I've never liked, unless it's in VR. VR works because you've got the movement. You're able to look behind you and to where you're going. When you've got 2 sticks, it's really difficult for me. Like,
yeah, agreed. Yeah,
I find it really awkward.
So in this game, right, if you were to come to Gilbert, what person would it be in? Preferably.
Street kid.
Yeah, it'd be street kid.
Or say now, we are actually country, so technically it'd be a nomad, I think, because like the nomads are the country folks on Cyberpunk.
That's what they are, is it?
Yeah, it is like show like 3. It's like B. And I'm not sure if at the beginning of the game you get to choose your origin story.
Yeah, is that your class, like?
That's your class, yeah, and you either start off being a nomad out in the country, city, street kid, or like a company type, where you work for this company, and it's really good. Watch the trailer, it's brilliant. It is.
That's what it sounds like, yeah, it's just your backstory, like.
Yeah, but and I know they said you could play the entire game and miss out on loads of missions because of certain choices.
Events, like, yeah.
Because you could choose to do something.
Was the same, wasn't it?
Yeah, so you choose to do something, it'll completely cut that story path off.
Yeah. First time I played Witcher 3, I completely missed the Baron.
Did you?
Yeah, because when you got to him, you have to go to him at some point, but... Yeah. It was the Baron's death and stuff. I missed all that. I missed all that because I never played it, and then the second time...
The Witcher, and I'm hoping Cyberpunk's going to be the same, because... Like from the same developers, but The Witcher is one of the only games. Seen that, Ghost of Tsushima actually done it, and it's one of them games where the side missions are just as good as the actual fucking main story. Like on Witcher, you go to a side mission, and that side mission opens up this big mission, and you're really intrigued in it, and it's just like a really side part of the game.
Exactly.
Like, fucking hell.
Like, have you got a new controller yet, Dad, to finish off Ghost of Tsushima? You still haven't done it,
Still am going.
I have found one as well. I don't know if it works, so I'll have to try and pop it up too.
Oh yeah, it'd be brilliant, Mugs.
Yeah, hopefully it'll work.
What about Steve with his Xbox? Are you looking to get it fixed, Steve, or?
I haven't looked yet. I'm in no rush. I need to have a conversation with my son first.
You need to find out what's wrong with
it. Back off, Mugs, I know.
Right.
Anyway, just just a quick one before we went on about side missions. Going back to like Skyrim, the amount of side missions I just don't bother with, because you get someone like, go to this cave and my grandfather's sword is there or whatever,
Yep.
and you're just like,
Same shit.
Fuck off, I can't be arsed. I'll do that
It's a
later.
shame.
Whereas in Ghost of Tsushima and Witcher, you feel obliged to do it straight away.
It's got a story.
Oh,
It's
shit,
got a
I've got to help
story
this
behind
guy
it.
on my way to
Like,
my main thing. Yeah.
For Steve, he's not a non-gamer. Like on something like Skyrim, you got your main story, which is fantastic, Steve, right? You got your story and your intrigue.
Yeah.
But you meet the villager, they'll give you a side quest, and it's just like, can you go and get this urn, or can you like clear the bandits out from this village?
These bandits stole my sword.
There's not much story. There's no story to it, right?
Yeah.
Apart from, these bandits have taken over my house, go and kill them.
Yeah.
But on The Witcher, these side missions have got a story behind them.
Yeah.
And they matter, and they evolve, and you actually care about the side story and the missions, and it's just fucking fantastic. There's one.
They evolved, don't they? They start off as go and get my sword, but then you find a bunch of dead bodies, and then you've got to investigate what's gone on.
I think on The Witcher, there's one of the early side missions. This woman, she's like, I want a pan.
I was just thinking of the cast iron pan.
You want a pan? Yeah, I want a cast iron pan. It's like, fuck a shit. But you take this cast iron pan, and it sort of turns into this massive fucking story, like, from a side mission, which it moves past that pan.
I'm sure you find a body, don't you, in the house that the pan is in, so you go in the house and you find this body.
Is that the werewolf one?
What's this body? Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
it's fucking brilliant, it is. Absolutely brilliant.
So, yeah.
Like, certain games, they draw you in more than fucking movies do these days. I find it's so fucking good, like.
Definitely.
Story-wise.
Sounds like Tomb Raider to me.
Tomb Raider.
In all fairness, that Tomb Raider you completed, they'd have a good story.
Yeah.
See now, it took him so long to complete it, right? You would have forgotten about what happened in the start and everything.
Don't know what's going on.
At the end, I don't know about
Mogs, I've never met a man, right, so pedantic playing a video game, but he's ridiculous, but just get on there. He walk up to a door that you clearly can't open, right?
Yeah.
I want to see if I can open this door. It's fucking background door, Steve. You haven't even got a doorknob, you twat.
But I was thinking of this the other day, right? Because you've mentioned this to me before about Steve playing that and constantly looking at everything. Imagine if he was to play something like Skyrim.
Oh, it blows my mind, but...
It'd blow your mind because everything pretty much is interactable. You're walking down a fucking road in the woods and then you see a cave and you go, oh, look at that. And then all of a sudden you're in a fucking dungeon or some shit. Do you know what I mean? You're in,
right then.
everything evolves.
Question for the gamers. And the developers, I suppose, if there was ever a developer listening. Is it disrespectful to not spend the time to appreciate the world you're in? Ooh, that's a good one, eh?
Do you know what?
Motherfuckers.
I think nothing is disrespectful to a developer as long as you play their game. Because devs these days are even like implementing things for speedrunners. Do you know what a speedrunner is, Steve?
No.
So basically, it's someone who will try and complete the game as fast as possible, but use glitches and stuff. So they'll find a wall that you can, if you do a certain jump into, you'll fall through it and end up in another part of the level and then carry on from there. Like, so you do the full level in like less than a minute or something.
Yeah, but they done that in Parkland as well, mind you. That was 40 years ago.
Speedrunners from there.
Yeah, definitely. The speedrunners from way back. But
so
Steve, they're just
devs look into stuff like that, you know?
You've just said to me, right, basically, no, to my question.
Yeah.
So if it is no, why the fuck are they trying to improve on the graphics and the special effects and that sort of thing? If
this is where my next...
none of you give a shit.
Right, this is where my next statement's going to come from.
I'm the best friend.
Wait, though. Steve, there are video games out there which you can complete in 30 to 40 minutes. Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Fucking less than that.
On Zelda Breath of the Wild, you can go straight to the last boss and fight him.
Yeah.
And, but that's not what they want you to do. They want you to explore the world and that.
Yeah.
Fucking mad. Sorry, boys.
What's he doing now? Can you smell his bits?
It's soundproofing.
Soundproofing's falling off.
Soundproofing mattress is falling over.
Right, on to that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what was you saying first then? Before that happened.
Oh, no.
Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah. Like yeah, just a quick one. And like you said, yeah, you can. Devs seem to. The thing is, there's loads of different games, but an open world game, they seem to want you to play it how you want to play it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Funny enough, right? When I was in that shop I was talking about last week in Cardiff, and it's a board game shop, and I was asking him about Dungeons and Dragons and that types of game, and his words to me was, to be honest, mate, if you've not got a group of people who want to play Dungeons and Dragons, play Skyrim. He said it's exactly the same.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You're building your character and you do what the fuck you want. You just explore this world, like, and that's what it is.
With Dungeons and Dragons online or the actual board games again?
So
is this a Skyrim board game or?
Probably wouldn't surprise me if it's not. I mean, I don't know, but there's Dungeons and Dragons, a video game in it, but the real Dungeons and Dragons is a board game in it. You build your adventure yourself. Someone creates the adventure, and then as many people then play it, don't they?
Yeah, of course.
There is an online thing with Dungeons and Dragons, but it's like Zoom, like, you meet up with people and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy does it, and he's doing it on Zoom now. And
there we go.
Playing Zoom at the comfort of Zoom.
Yeah.
Playing D&D at the comfort of Zoom.
Yeah.
How good would that be compared to being around each other as a group of mates? Would it be as good? I would have thought it was to these kids now.
But we could compare us.
Anyway.
Yeah, I was just going to say, yeah.
We could do that with us because we're on Zoom. But when we're all together, when we're in our little studio, it's going to be much better.
Yeah. I mean,
John,
it works.
When you play D&D, you become a racist, a hypocrite. You become an ist. So, I don't like playing D&D with you because you're just horrible. You're an horrible guy in a skirt.
Remember the first time playing that, Steve?
I was a wizard.
It was the wizard. It wasn't Jared.
It wasn't me. It was the wizard. It was Gorok the wizard and all that.
Gorok.
Who accidentally touched up that fucking little elf fucking creature. I molested a goblin on accident. It was quite funny. Right, Andrew.
I got a question for you, right? They're making the Titanic 2.
For fuck's sake.
They already did.
They already have, why?
The cartoon. Yeah, that's a cartoon.
The ship. They're making the ship Titanic 2.
Right.
Now they're going to build it to the same scale,
right, okay.
same grandeur as the original Titanic.
Is it going to sink again?
It's going to follow the original route.
Right.
Oh, God.
It's got all the new updated safeties and whatnot. Yeah, as you'd expect.
I've heard that before.
As you would hope.
Sure they said this last time.
Exactly. Right. So the idea is it's designed. All the grandeur of the halls and all that. I think it was there before, yeah.
Yeah.
It's making it identical except for the safety features.
Right.
Maybe a few more,
escape boats, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe a better band,
Yeah.
But the question is, right, it's called Titanic 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rules are that you don't name your ship with the beginning of the letter T. Yeah, these days.
Is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, this one of these superstitions.
It's like a superstition.
Okay. Don't name your ship with the letter T. So this Titanic 2, which is TT, there's two T's in there, and they're going to sail the same route. Would you get on that ship?
Yeah,
I would. For the maiden voyage.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, saying that, mind, if you said all the safety features are there, so if it did sink, there's more chance of you surviving.
I've never heard of learn from you.
No.
Learn from your
if you
mistakes.
sink, there's no safety features if you sink. The safety features stop you from sinking.
But they got lifeboats and stuff, you said, haven't they?
I don't know the details of what they got. Basically, the ship is designed for less chance of sinking. Yeah. But like you said, it was the safest, most advanced ship of its time then as well. And how many times the ships sink? How many ships to sink a year or every few years? They sink. So you're now going to get onto a ship that superstitiously has two T's, not just one. It's the same as the original fucker sank, and they go in the same place. Would you get on there?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would.
Right, boys. The first Titanic was fucking 19 what? 10? 11?
12.
1912. 1912. We come way fucking... We come far since then. Fucking hell, man. You're right.
Remember the last time a ship sank, Joe?
No, don't think that often, man.
They sink something like every 8-9 months.
Nah, they don't.
Yeah, remember that one a couple of years ago that capsized?
Yeah.
That was really bad.
Yeah.
And that was like
really
close to land as well.
You'll be fine.
People died, people remained injured.
Steve, people
People
get run over and people die in car crashes and everything every day, man. You can't live your life in fear.
I know. But if someone says to you, I've got the most superstitious boat on the sea, and we're going to take it the same route as the original ship, would you jump on it?
Yes, because I'm not superstitious. Right there, it wouldn't bother me. So, yay. I might wear armbands around the place for a laugh.
Oh, so suddenly you're superstitious because you wouldn't take the fuckers off.
Although I'd do it for a laugh, it'd be like little kiddie
You wear them in the
ones.
fucking
The ones that you blew up. Fucking hell, Steve.
Excuse me, little boy, can you blow my armbands?
So you wouldn't, Steve? You wouldn't get on it? You wouldn't?
I don't know. I'd like to think I would. But I gotta be honest, I think I'd be on the pier going...
Yeah. I don't know about this.
But yeah, but if you had a car crash now, right, in a red car, that means you're not going to get in a red car again because it was a red car.
I haven't had a red car since I crashed the last one.
For fuck's sake, Steve.
Yeah, but what if he said, I got a red car and I'm driving it on the most dangerous road in the world. Do you want to get in? And then we crashed and blew the car up. And then I said, I got another red car. Do you want to go again? Would you say
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, because you'd learn from your mistakes, wouldn't you? You wouldn't drive as stupidly as you would the first time. You'd be more cautious. You'd be more careful. And
one of those cautions might be to not take the exact same route as the ship that sank.
Yeah, don't go on the dangerous road. Just go on the safe road.
You'll be fine. Fucking puff. Anyway.
I'm sure you would, but just standing on the side of that pier looking at this thing, you've got Titanic 2 on it, you're thinking, oh.
I would like to get on and have a look around. I'll give you that.
50 million this ship cost. 500 million, sorry.
I gotta be honest, right? If they
2022.
They done this ship, right? Identical to Titanic one, you said?
Yeah.
The grandeur of it, yeah. But the safety features of this day and age is also
that's very poor taste, really, isn't it?
What do you mean?
It's just in poor taste, like, just to imitate something that had just a big tragic accident. It's like fucking, it's like fucking recreating Auschwitz, like, it's...
How many people would Auschwitz?
I mean, look, there's like replicas of like the Zeppelin and stuff, in it. The one that came down.
Yeah, they don't fly it. They don't fly on mugs.
yeah. Well, not with loads of people on it.
No, they're just replicas. Right, lads, we have got to move on.
Yeah.
No, just want to like that.
Good God.
Experience the luxury.
I would like to have
the wonder of the most luxurious cruise liners in the world. Yeah.
Right, Steve.
But it didn't get far.
Steve,
have you ever seen the Titanic compared to like a modern day cruise ship?
Not really, no.
It is fucking
it's at the
bottom. I was going to say it's tiny. At the time, it was like the biggest.
Yeah, it's so fucking small compared to like something you could just go on to Spain these days. Like,
right, Steve, don't panic. You haven't got to go on it. If your wife is making you and you want to be a simp about it, I will fucking help you. Calm down.
What about you, Socks? Would you get on?
I'm ready with.
I don't give a shit!
Took a bit out my mouth, bud. Took a bit out my mouth.
See, now Socks is the guy leaning on the side banister watching the fucking iceberg go past with.
What's that?
Cool.
I'm playing that little slidey game with a big chunk of it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Scraping a bit off for his jaw, his beer.
Yeah. Have you seen the Titanic, Socks?
Yeah.
You've seen everything.
Yeah.
I was just going to say it, make sure you know what happened. Like,
because I know what
Right, boys.
Go on.
It's doing build up as well. Oh my God.
You haven't got spoons though.
Do you have a question? He's got the answer for you. You got a problem? He can solve it. Why don't you come along? Why don't you come along? Why don't you come along and ask Deirdre? What, Steve?
He loves it.
Clap myself, I will. Nobody else claps me. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark.
Clap. I feel fucking sick. I gotta be honest.
He's having a dizzy spell again.
Their phone cameras out, fuck so. I like this one, Dave. Deirdre, if you had the buried treasure, where would you hide it? And that's from Jay Flint, that is.
Somewhere where no one else can fucking find it. That's easy enough, but where would I...
Fucking hell.
Probably on the beach.
How would you find it?
On the beach.
Just check it on the beach.
Chuck it on the beach.
Fucking hell.
Chuck it in the beach, somewhere in the corner somewhere, so I know where the fucking is, and then, yeah.
In the corner of the beach.
I want more details. I need details, Andrew. I need details.
What do you mean details? It's just saying, any decent long-sized fucking beach. I'd probably go to Benidorm and it's got the longest fucking beach. Fucking in the corner, fucking dig as fucking no.
So he's gonna go to one of the most popular beaches around, where there's thousands of visitors every day, and he's gonna dig it all on this really popular, crowded beach.
Fuck that.
You know what else happens on Benidorm Beach? People going around with fucking metal detectors. Picking up everyone's change. They can't believe they look when they find Soxy's fucking treasure chest.
Thing is, Mark's thing is like, he's even staying in the corner so he don't have to go far.
Yeah.
And not just that, once he's bedded with sand over, he's going to put an X on there as well.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
Talking about metal detectors, I read a story the other day about fucking some guy who kept on digging because his metal detectors were picking up the steel in his steel fucking toe caps.
Yeah.
And kept on digging.
What did he bury? Like a fucking 12-foot hole or something?
I imagine. Digging.
I imagine that's something our Andrew would do. I really do. Fucking hell, Andrew, you're the worst treasure burier hider in the world, mate.
Flint would be proud of him.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
On a beach!
Oh, another place I do it is in the forestry and just dig it in a nice forestry. Mark a tree.
Nice forestry.
No, I mean like a nice forestry.
Nah, I don't like this one. Bit dark, this one.
Yeah, don't like this. Not nice.
Oh, rabbits.
What I mean like is fucking out there. You got like fucking loads of trees, and then you got ones that haven't got fucking loads of trees.
Well, if they haven't got loads of trees, it's not a fucking forestry, is it?
But it's still class.
It's a desert or a field.
You know what I mean, anyway.
Worst forestry ever, is it? They've got no fucking trees.
It's shit.
There's a field.
How do you survive day to day, man? I need to know.
How do you stay up straight?
Can we have a vlog? Can we have a Grave for Crows vlog and get him a camera? Record his day.
Crack on.
I've got to be honest, that's one of my favourite comments. To up to date, I think that is.
Again, yeah.
Them woods without trees.
I'll bury in a forest with not many trees. Brilliant.
There's a bear shit in the wood, only if there's no trees.
Only if there's no trees around.
Genuinely, we need to do a Grave for Crows vlog of a life in the day of Soxy. We really fucking do.
Yeah, I thought we should do that one day.
Crack on.
I'd love to see
and you just be going round in a circle like in
Listen, you just see me taking the dog for a walk, coming home and then watching TV or sitting in the hot tub, cooking food, drinking, done and dusted. There we go.
And then going, I need to take the dog for a walk. Just come back. You're right. Just run in circles.
I just picked up a free hot tub, 2 socks.
Nice.
A free hot tub?
Free hot tub. I got to fix it also.
The
filter leaks.
Is that going in the middle of the Zen garden?
Maybe. Right under my Acer tree.
Fuck guy. He's having a fucking. He's having a what do you call it? Hot spring.
Hot spring. I was just going to say. I'll get it in. I'll reminisce about.
I've got a repair kit you if you need anything, but
there we go.
Right, next question for our dear Andrew Stephen.
Oh, fucking hell. I just socks.
That's all I can do is tweet.
I do apologize. I do.
Stop tweeting then.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Just talk a sec.
What's he going
Shut
to
the fuck up, bird!
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Fuck a fucking out!
Shut that in.
I won't fucking feed you!
Right, go on. The door's open. I do apologise. Go on. Then.
Do you know what? I love how much other times on the show, right, he'd just wander off.
Yeah.
Because it's on Deirdre, it's one of his favourite bits.
Oh, yeah.
He's going like a shot, come back next shot. Deirdre, Socks, I want you to enjoy this one as much as you possibly can now, right?
Alright, okay.
Right? Deirdre, what's your first executive order as king of the podcast? And that's from us,
Oh.
and we just want to know.
Easy.
Go for it.
Fucking easy. I'll keep myself, Steve and Morgan,
Oh.
and get rid of the fucking people think he's the main guy and all this shit. I'll get rid of him.
I am the mate.
One person, Socks, and he
One
has to say
person.
that.
Yeah, one person. As long as one person said.
I am the main guy. I got proof.
J. Ray said he's the main guy. So I'll get rid of him.
Cost him $5.
I'll get rid of him. I'll find a decent guy who will respect myself and respect the other people and let them speak and don't interrupt them on fucking any time they're speaking.
You know what this is, don't you? This is a coup.
No,
Socks. I'm more loved than you are.
Are you fuck? Are you fuck?
People actually
Are
like
you
me.
fuck?
Saying that, people,
Sorry, but hang on. Yeah, see, I know he's going to go back to words because how many people have said they watch the podcast or they think because of me? Come on, Jack.
No, you're right, but you're right.
Thank you.
there is the monster we've created. What other executive decisions you going to mix up?
Again, meetings every week because we still haven't. We're supposed to have meetings every week. Like I did discuss host meetings every fucking week if we can.
To be fair, we asked him to do an highlight video, right? And he's like, "No, wait for the meeting in 10 days." I'm like, "We want it now." Socks, do it now.
There's stuff for the podcast. Like I said, you bring up in the meeting.
Well, we can't do that, you moron.
And another
We haven't got to wait the whole fucking
another
week to
executive
wait.
thing I'll do is make
Fuck
sure
me.
Jared has fucking decent soundproofing instead of fucking jumping up, or make sure he takes his headphones off when he's speaking to people and fucking stuff.
It's a coup. He wants to get rid of me. We've got proof that fucker is trying to take me down.
I would. Fucking I would.
I would sack.
Good choices.
You know I got Dean Dobbs on standby.
Me and you, Jared, are original crows, so it doesn't bother me, man.
You know we got Dean Dobbs on standby, don't you?
Me and you are the original crows.
Yeah, but we'd be nothing without these two.
And
But
you can't sack the fucking most living guy on this fucking podcast. All of you,
sack the king.
all of you laugh because of me. Every single one who listens and fills the YouTube video laugh because of me. That's it.
so you genuinely think in your head that we wouldn't have a podcast without you?
I'll bet on it. I will bet on it.
Well, I tell you what, I have 2 weeks off.
I'll have a week. I can have a week off next week. That's perfectly fine by me.
I have 2 weeks off.
I'll have
We'll
a
just
week off next
bring
week.
Dean Dobbs on in the place, man. It'd be funny as fuck.
What are you going to have? Dean Dobbs going, "Oh, is my cup?"
Dean Dobbs is funnier. Dean Dobbs is so much funnier than you, Andrew.
Let me sit down with you and go.
Yeah, we know that's not Dean. That's not Dean. That's Dean.
Fucking right it is.
That's not Dean. That's Dean.
That's Dean as well, man.
Dean is fucking
Andrew.
hysterical.
Good, Andrew. So just to clarify this now, right? You can't sack a king. Correct,
That
Andrew?
is true. That is true. But we can overthrow him.
But you can't behead the fucker.
Oh,
Yeah, we can, and we can overthrow him. Then behead him. Right. Next question for the next question for the almighty Blewett.
Deirdre, what did you think was cool then?
You do know you're popular because of your stupidity. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's I don't give a shit.
Going back.
I don't give a shit.
You leave our stupidity alone. He's proud of that.
Go on, Steve. Sorry, but go on.
So, Deirdre, what do you think was cool when you were young, but isn't cool anymore?
Oh, that's right.
And that's from Marty McFly, isn't it?
Martin McFly, brilliant. What do you think was cool back then, but you don't think it's cool now?
No, Marty, you.
Loom bands.
Loom bands.
They were out like 2 or 3 years ago.
No, they were fucking out. They were out before that. They were out ages ago.
They weren't. I'm going to Google this
They were
shit.
out when I was in fucking school.
No, they were out with Jacko's little bit.
They were out when I was in
Yeah.
school.
Are you thinking of Scooby bands?
Do the bands you make fucking like bracelets and that with, or necklaces and that with?
Yeah, that was loom bands.
Yeah, loom bands. Loom bands, right?
Years old.
They're not.
They fucking are.
They were out when loom bands were out when fucking Troy was little.
Scooby bands, I remember in school.
Yeah.
They were like long bits of plastic and you weaved them. Into
Right.
keychains.
Loom bands were created in 2011. How old was you in 2011, Andrew?
9 years ago. 22.
They weren't.
21.
They weren't.
I got it in front of me.
No, they were like loop bands anyway.
Are you sure, Socks? Loom bands.
Hang on, I'll find out.
me.
I'll find out.
I remember kids used to play with them, boys.
Yeah. My girlfriend did have them at
Hang on,
one
what are they
point.
called?
Yeah.
You could have been broken his head.
I can't remember what they're called, but they were like loom bands anyway.
They got snap bands.
I can't remember what they're called, but they were like.
No,
No,
he said it's the ones you make bracelets.
Make bracelets and necklaces.
No, loom bands. That's it. That's loom bands.
I can't remember what they're fucking called.
Oh, socks, you great.
Dogs. In my head, you was cool then, mate. When you was 22, you was really cool with the loom bands.
They used to have the
Fucking
Scooby bands. I remember those. And you'd make like, you'd weave them and they'd make like patterns and stuff. You could either do square ones or circle ones.
Just remember, Socks, he's like 6 or 7 years younger than you now, my dad.
Oh my God, loom bands. I love it.
I can't. Like I
Loom
said,
bands.
that's what came to me straight away with loom bands. But I know they were called something. I can't remember if they were loom bands or something else. But it's something when you can make bracelets and necklaces out with. Or I tell you what was cool back then and what they're not cool now is the sweets on the bracelets and you used to fucking bite them and flick them.
Dolly beads I used to
Dolly,
call them.
yeah, them were fucking cool back then, but not cool now.
Hey, they still cool now, they are.
Why ain't they cool anymore?
I don't.
It still tastes nice.
But no.
I got one. You know what?
Trap around Adas.
I remember something that was cool back then and isn't now was baggy trousers. Remember baggy
Poppers.
jeans?
Poppers.
Poppers are coming back. People
Poppers are coming back.
those
Yeah.
now.
Do you know what was cool? What was cool when I was a kid?
No.
Pogs.
Oh, Pogs, yeah. Tazos as well. Was it
They
Tazos?
were not Courgette.
Steve, you was 30 when Pogs come out, but you wouldn't have liked them.
Oh, Pogs come on, my kids were on them.
You would have about 30, 40, but
Let's
Kids
say,
had
yeah,
Pogs.
I had
Really?
Pogs, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
that Pogs as a kid, they're early 90s Pogs, huh?
Yeah, but I remember those when I was in school too, like primary school. Pogs. They had Star Wars ones as well, I think. And I had X-Men ones was the other one.
Why am I picturing a 21-year-old Andrew fucking sitting there with
Making his little loom
These are
band.
so cool! Next question for the big guest, Steve. You know, hang on. You know, after your statement about the podcast wouldn't survive without doing you're the boss and you're the fire, you know people are going to hate you for that, but you've gone down if you ask me. You fucked them.
No, is it right? Fuck off.
You were fucked.
I
Honestly,
still like Socks.
Hang on.
Socks, I still like him.
Wait. What was one of the comments on the YouTube going, well done, Andrew, for fucking putting...
Nobody likes a coffee fuck. That's the same, but you're hated now, you are. Hated. Go on, Steve.
Oh, sorry. Just remember, who's got the power, Jack?
You haven't. Could you do that again and you're off the podcast forever?
Here we go. Look.
Do it. Go on, I dare you.
Who's got the power?
I dare you.
Don't
Here we go.
fucking do it. Don't start again.
I'm not going to. 'Cause I
Yeah,
know what-
exactly.
I know what happened.
You know why? He has no power. Because if he does that, he's gone. Dean Dobbs is in.
Crack on.
Right, go on, Steve. Next question.
Dear Drew,
And what's your fuse
Yes.
going down?
Fuck off. That's stupid. We don't need you, Socks. You do not make the show.
What's
It's
your
not.
fuse going down?
It is not called the Andrew Reese Show.
What's your fuse going down? It's not called a Janice show either.
Right, Steve, go on, son. Go on, Steve.
It's not called a Janice show either.
No. We're all
It's
mixed
not
as a
called a
group.
Janice show either.
We're all mixed as a group, mate.
Alright, well then fucking learn by you.
Right, come on, Steve, you
What's
fucking
Steve?
created prick.
What's he looking for?
What am I looking for the rest of my life? Good God, come on.
He's looking for Soxy's ego. What's he looking for? And me, personally, right, I'm looking for his balls. I can't find them anymore.
Are you two ready, or are you still going to bitch?
Wait, hang on. Jared thinks that we can't run this podcast without him.
I never ever said that. No once have I ever said that. This podcast,
You're the main guy, you know.
this podcast, right, could function just as good without me, but this podcast would function just as easy without me. Go on, come on, Steve.
There we go.
I'm waiting.
Exactly. Go on, Steve.
Dear Drew, the house is on fire, but everyone else is out and safe. The pets are safely out, and all wallets, cash, and etc. are saved. If you could make one more dash into the house for something, what would it be? And that's from Sam. That's from Sam from Pontypandy, right?
Sam from Pontypandy. You know straight away.
That thing that causes popcorn lung.
Yep. So instead it's going to buy a new one, he'd rather risk his life just for something that you just buy a new one.
When I spend decent money on them and fucking everything, I'm going to go run. If I don't fucking have them, I'll run in and grab them and fucking run shit back up.
Picture this, right? Soxy's house is burning down. Everything's
sorry, but my most expensive mod, I will not get rid of this, mate.
And Soxy says to the fireman, wait, I got one more thing I need to go in for. He runs in all dramatic, burning building, he chucks a fucking blanket over him, runs in, and comes out with a fucking mod. What the fuck would you think? Yep. Firemen would look at him fucking stupid.
Mark's going to add to that story.
Go on.
He does all you said, right? But when he comes back out, right, throws the blanket off and goes, never mind. Ask me why.
Why?
Because that's probably the thing that fucking caused the fire.
Never mind. Never caught on fire. There we go.
Never caught on fire. The safest thing known to man.
Dear Drew, what are your most important rules when going on a date?
Ooh. Oh, really? What's my more... Yeah. Right, the date's got to be fun.
That's it.
So, anything... So, what... Like, let me explain when I went... When my first date I went on with Becky.
Please, I just asked you to.
No, that's right. Right, my first date I went on with Becky, look, right? We went for food. Right? Nice food, and then I started chatting, blah, blah, blah. And then we went bowling. So, like, a little bit of fun. And then we went on a nice little walk on the beach.
Oh.
And then there we go. So I like to make this enjoyable, fun.
So start from the beginning. Where do you go?
So we went for food.
Yeah.
Right.
Where do you go for food? Just have details. Go on.
Right. So where did we go?
You don't have to name the place. Just say style. Like.
We went to an Italian place.
All right.
Any beers?
Nice Italian food.
Nice Italian food.
Alcohol?
Yeah, wine and alcohol. Yeah.
Wine.
Nice. Right. So afterwards?
Then we went to bowling.
Right.
Right. So we had again alcohol and bowling as well.
Right.
2 free games of bowling.
Nice.
And then we went to the nice little beach for the walk.
Where to? What beach?
Down the Porthcawl.
All right. How did you get down there?
Drove.
So she was driving then, was she, Andrew?
No, she was... Right.
Whoa.
You said... Here we go.
Let me speak. You said you had loads of drinky drinks in the restaurant.
Loads of drinky drinks.
Eddie, why wrong? And then you went bowling and more drinky drinks. Steve, what do we end up for?
You have like 1 or 2 drinks.
Hang on, Steve, go on, mate. What do we end up for? Go on.
So, this is what's in my head now, right, Sox? I would imagine, all right, you've had all this food, apparently all this drink that you haven't had, and then you took the poor fucker on a walk. I bet you had a fucking stitch at the end of it.
Yeah.
She's there going...
not long. No, you don't fucking
You thought she's heavy breathing. She's having a panic attack.
A nice relaxing walk in it, holding hands and fucking you're in the sea
and then break the law and on the way home.
This walk is 2 hours after. This walk is 2 hours after all the food. Yeah. What if he was busting for a shit or to go to the toilet? That's not romantic.
But here we go.
Wait.
That's what the little bit in the sea was supposed to be.
Let me twist it and ask you lot then what you did on your first date with Catherine, Jackie, and Rihanna. Then here we go. On.
I did not date.
I took a cinema, and did we have food? I don't think we did have food. We went cinema.
Did you break the law, Moggs?
I didn't break the law, no.
We didn't fucking break the law. Fuck off.
We had loads of drinks.
We
went bowling and we had more drink.
Yeah,
we went for a drive.
One glass of wine when we having food, and probably again at the bowling.
Then we stole a car and went for a joyride.
Naughty bastard.
Just to top it off, I made a sweat for it afterwards.
Yeah, but
I made her sweat the alcohol out before she drove.
Let me ask a question for Morgan then, right? When you go, I don't find cinema as a first date enjoyable because you don't hardly speak in a cinema.
You're romantic, but...
you got a point. I think you got a good answer. I said that. I think going for food. How old was it when you met Becky?
It was like 2 years ago, or a year ago.
Last year, yeah. So I was 30.
So, let's see, I was only 17.
Fuck me, a year, you're breaking the law together already.
So I was only 17 or
How many anniversaries you had that year?
Yeah, but what's Morgan saying is, there's an age gap and there's a social difference, isn't it?
Well, definitely. Now, if I was to meet Rihanna now and go for a date, or we'll still go out now and again, that's what we do. Well, I wouldn't go bowling, but I'd go for a meal and maybe go to the beach for a walk or something. No.
I couldn't go bowling, too competitive. I'd be like, I'd be bowling out strikes, I'd be turning it around going, see what you get when you mess with the warrior.
I'm shit at bowling, I'm fucking awful.
Yeah, but there's a laugh in there. If you shit the fucking bowling, there's a laugh. Like, are you...
Andrew?
Go to bowling with get this up or get this down.
Andrew likes to get him drunk.
Fuck off.
And he likes to feed them to make sure they can't run fast either.
Wow.
Back to the Viking straight away, and those old Viking tactics were never going.
Steve, next question, man.
Fuck a lot to do.
Dear Drew, what, if any, have you ever regifted? And that's from Smitty Mikolaj, and he's from Poland.
I haven't regifted anything, mate.
He's a fucking tight bastard.
No, I'm not saying that, mate. And the rest, I say it's honestly, right? And even when it comes to Christmas or birthdays, anything, mate, I appreciate any gift or any fucking present I get, mate. I don't.
He does.
I don't. Honestly, I don't give a shit.
No, as I say, you do appreciate.
Yeah, I know. I
agree with you.
Yeah, I don't care if my mother gives me a fucking Christmas card and no presents, mate. That's it. I don't give. I'm the type of guy who's generous. Like, I don't give a shit what it is.
He's very, very generous. He likes to get women drunk.
He likes to buy him loads of drinks. Then go bowling. Then go for a drive.
Take him down the beach. Over the treasure. 3 days later, he found it.
You went to show him when he buried his treasure.
Fuck off.
This is
right there.
End.
Right there.
Look at this forest. Best forest I've ever been in. Andrew, there's no trees.
Andrew, this is a rugby pitch. What are you talking about? Yeah, there's a tree over there. There's just not many.
Get out.
What do we mean by regifting? Are we talking about like
somebody gives you a gift, you gift it to somebody else,
and then you just give it to someone else? Isn't that worse though than like?
Yeah, fucking right it is.
Yeah,
it's fine. As long as nobody knows, which is what I was trying to get Andrew to tell me.
No, well, no, listen, right? The worst, I'm going to say something here, right? Which I don't know if it's going to cause something, right? But I was on like I was with Becky since May last year, like, right? And Christmas time, I didn't expect anything from her parents, or from her brother, or from my sister, or anything, right? And Christmas time, her mother literally gave me a bag full of fucking like presents.
Readers' wives. Bag full of readers' wives.
But it was stuff in there, like it was like a pair of boxes of Brussels sprouts on them. It was
soaps, toothbrush.
no, I mean,
other wash, like, you know.
Yeah, no, it was stuff like I didn't expect to come from him. Like I didn't even know him from that long, and then like since.
Hang on, you met him in May, and you never known him for that long.
I didn't know him from. No, because I
That's 7 fucking months.
Yeah, but I didn't like,
time.
see him as loads as I have seen him now, like technically, like.
But still 7 months.
Yeah, but
7 months is acceptable for them to give you something. If they didn't give you something, then you get fucking pissed off, and then you get the daughter drunk again and take her a drink.
Fuck off.
So as well as this now, so that's what George said, right? Another look on this is you never used to go over much, but until they started gifting you. So
That's
once
when
they
he was like,
started giving you,
fuck off.
and then on the doorstep more.
No,
Yep.
you know what? Like
That's exactly what happened, but
fuck off. No. Both of us were working at the time and stuff like that, like, so we didn't have time to go over them, like. But now we go over it as much as we can, like.
Steve, didn't we used to drop him off from fucking poker, from the podcast up to his in-laws' house?
It's only once we ever done it.
Few times, Steve, wasn't it? Few
No, it
times.
was only once we ever done it.
That was just after me, wasn't it?
Whoa. It was only once we ever done it. Only once we ever done it.
Oh, it'd be like, gotta go, hanging up the in-laws.
Only once we ever done it.
And he called them the in-laws and all, he did.
The in-laws.
If I don't go up enough, I don't get gifts for Christmas, and if they don't keep them up, I won't be going
Yeah,
again.
fuck off.
Go on, Steve, next question.
I like this one. Dear Drew, if you had to flee the country, where would you choose to live?
There he is, Steve. There's his usual cameo.
He's my own poltergeist, I've said it before.
Right, can you repeat that question, Steve?
Yes, I can. Dear Drew, if you had to flee the country, where would you choose to live and why? And this is from a Mr. Biggs.
There's one place I want to go, and that's Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro.
Where?
Rio de Janeiro.
DJs go.
Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro.
It's in Brazil anyway. There we go.
Where?
Where?
Rio.
No, where?
Rio de Janeiro.
Where? Where is it?
It's in Brazil.
Oh, goodness.
I believe.
Yeah. You're all right. It's the capital of Brazil.
No, Brasilia is the capital of Brazil.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sure, it's Rio.
No.
Okay.
But there's always one place I wanted to go. It's just to see the statue on that mountain.
Do you know what it's called?
He doesn't even. He wants,
Just like
he wants to see this. He wants to see this amazing statue. He doesn't even know what it's called.
statue on a
Yeah,
mountain.
what's
I don't
statue on which mountain?
I don't know. It's technically Jesus on the mountain.
It's
Isn't
technically
It is
it?
Jesus.
Well, it is Jesus on the mountain. There we go. All right, there we go.
It's called Christ.
Christ the Redeemer.
Right, there we go. To see the Christ the Redeemer. There we go.
Yeah, more capital of Brazil is Brasilia, but just check this again. Yeah. It was Rio at one point.
Is that why I think?
Say again, Steve?
What's that?
Why would you go there?
Just to see that.
Above all,
Because he wants to
flee
see.
the country, and you're going to see it, the big Jesus.
Yeah. I would.
Big Jesus.
And
G. See the big guy himself.
This statue he's clearly massively interested in. He knows the fucking dimensions and he knows who made it. He knows everything about it, apart from what it is and what it's called.
So, but if you flee in the country, you've obviously done something, yeah?
Well, yeah, technically.
So in my head, I was thinking you were going there to hide out, got some mates there, you know, enjoy the beach.
You're going on holiday.
Siesta time and a couple of festivals.
Oh,
Yeah,
another,
enjoy your time.
yeah, fair
And
enough.
you'd have to see Jesus.
Another place is go
When
to
him and Becky sweating him.
another
You've
place to
taken on the
go.
first day down the beach, now you're trying to take him to the fucking mountain.
Yeah, but he gets him drunk. He gets him drunk first.
Fuck off. Another place I go.
On red wine this time, no?
Another place I go is fucking Australia. See Morgan.
Morgan's you though. Morgan's you.
Wales,
But
bro.
when Morgan's in Australia.
Oh, fucking hell. What's wrong with your face?
You need a time machine as well, I think.
Here we go, look.
A fucking picnic.
Friday this morning, so I'm at it.
He's such a simp. He is such a simp. Look how scared he looks. Look how scared he looks.
I have words about this after.
Oh.
I love it though. Morgan wants to go Australia to see Morgan. Morgan lives 10 minutes from him.
Yeah, no, but when Morgan's in Australia, I'll fucking when Morgan's in when he's in Australia, I'll ring him and go, look, I'm free in the country and come and see you, man. There we go.
So what's the best
I hope
in Australia?
you'll ring me and say, Morgan, I'm in big trouble. I hope to fuck you in Australia because I gotta go there to see you. I'm not, but sorry. Oh, fuck, where am I gonna go?
I go Rio, and
I'm going Rio.
Rio Janeiro, I can't do him. Where the fuck that is.
Rio de Janeiro.
With that statue up that mountain.
Yeah.
With the big J himself up a mountain.
But come on, Socks. You've committed this crime. You're going to redeem yourself, but that's all you're doing. Christ the Redeemer.
Gonna go and see the Redeemer himself. I'm up for that. Like, not if I'm on the run. I don't think I'd go to Rio. But I'd like to go to Rio to see Christ the Redeemer. There's loads of places I want to go. I don't know. It's just interesting. I like stuff like that.
What's
Something cool. I mean,
It's a wonder.
yeah, it's a wonder of the world.
It is a wonder.
Is it?
Yeah, no, it is. It's one of the new
I
7
think
wonders.
it is, yeah. It's not a natural wonder, obviously. It's
No, but it is now one of the 7 wonders now.
the same
Which
wonders.
7 wonders?
The new ones.
Right.
There's not. There's
Just clarifying for the attractions.
I don't know.
there is natural wonders, like Morgan said,
Yeah.
and then there's the wonders now, like Christ the Redeemer and fucking Machu Picchu and shit like that. Eh?
Yeah, Machu Picchu, Great Wall of China, Pyramids of Giza. Yeah, it's just all that
Taj
stuff.
Mahal, I think, is one of them.
Taj Mahal.
Anyway, next question.
2 more left. Dear Drew, what is the most important object you own? And that's from Jeff, which is spelled with a G.
I think you
We
answered
already
this
know.
earlier.
We know the answer earlier.
it's not.
This
it's
is
not.
little gold
No,
veins.
It's not.
I
It's
got
not.
these answers
It's not.
second.
It's not. It's
Go on, then. What is it then?
not. One of the most. It's my dad's necklace.
So why the fuck? Boys, do you know where I'm going at? Do you know where I'm going?
No, because
Morgan knows I'm going.
Put yourself right
Darren,
up.
what's on my neck?
Okay. He's got a point.
It's on my neck.
But still,
Fucked you right over, Johnson.
It's on my neck. That's one thing I would never ever. That's one thing. There, mate. Is there.
Fair enough.
Very nice,
enough.
Andrew. Very nice said.
yeah, I thought he dropped himself right in.
I did not. I thought you dropped it.
No.
John, what would you choose? What's the most important-
Look. I'll undo this one as well. Look, because this is the other one. Look. That's the other one. Look.
So you'd
So you
leave
wouldn't get
one?
that? So you'd leave that one over your face?
This is the one that my dad had when he passed away, mate.
But it's 2 of them. 2 of them were your fathers,
Yeah, but
yes or
still,
no?
this one I keep.
But 2 of them were your fathers, yes or no?
Yeah.
So what makes that one more important than the other one then?
Because this one is the one when he passed away, but.
So what makes that your vape more important than that?
Sentimentality.
Thank you, Steve.
But they're both sentimental to him.
Yeah,
Clearly, they're both his fathers.
but
All right, give him
yeah.
a chance. If you could do the fire one again, and would you go for that necklace, the one that's not on your neck, or your mod, your vape?
Oh, if I have to, it'd be the necklace.
There we go. Right, fair. I'll give him that one to redeem himself.
No, I would. It'd be the necklace, or
I'm Christ the Redeemer himself.
I pick the 2 of them up. There we go.
I can see it. No, I can see it.
One.
I can see him now going, fuck,
No, I would.
fuck, fuck.
Like I said, I got a necklace on the neck, but like I said, if it was something else that was expensive, then I probably would go for the mod. But because of this on my neck, that's it.
Right.
Next question, Stephen.
Last one, dear Drew. What products do you wish the company would make a smart version of? And that's from Miles Bennett Tyson.
A smart version of my language.
A company didn't make a company didn't. I don't get.
I thought I'd rather have a company that can that can understand my language. Like people fucking like you lot saying, "Oh, what language you speaking here?" Blah blah.
You want someone.
Yeah.
You want someone to code you.
Blah blah.
Or decode
Yeah,
you.
spot on. Yeah.
You can do that yourself, you twat. You're going to wait for somebody else to do it for you.
John, listen, boy, kid. He wants a smarter version of himself.
Yeah.
To me, that's already been done about 7 billion times.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
I said, Andrew.
Or another thing I probably bring up is a smarter version of like Zoom and Skype. Instead of doing it like over this, do a virtual session. So having like goggles on and having us in the room. I know we're talking to each other, but having us like in the room itself, like.
It's like Star Wars holograms.
Yeah, like holograms. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to turn up, sat in my chair, just around a table somewhere, just all be all like blue. Just be like, all right, guys.
Yeah.
John be there
Like,
at 6
you
o'clock.
look like I have Jared there and Steve there and Morgan there and Dane there. It'd be fucking cool as fuck, man.
We could do that one day. We couldn't because all of us would need a fucking VR.
Yeah.
We could do a virtual podcast all in VR.
That'd be cool.
Our characters.
That'd be so cool.
What's the film? Ready Player One.
That would be so fucking cool.
Mugs, what's the odds of that baby fighting?
Hi,
Come see us.
What's that?
What's the odds of Jared and Morgan Sox be fighting in the VR world?
Oh, yeah.
I'd throw snooker balls at them, I would.
Oh, they'd find out that they get guns or something and start killing each other's characters.
Just remember who's got the power.
Socks, you have no power.
Oh, really? Okay.
You genuinely have no power.
Okay.
Anyway, stop teasing each other.
He has no power, though. That's what's funny. He has no power.
Stop teasing each other.
Listen, we've all had a meeting about this, so the reason why I won't do it, because you know what, I know what's going to happen. But just remember,
Yeah, you get sacked.
I can't boot you.
And then you get sacked. Right,
Stop teasing.
shall we talk? Exactly, she has no power.
Wait, stop. Advert.
Yeah, it is advert time.
Everyone stop for the advert, please.
Sponsored by...
And today's sponsor is a massive head on the pint.
Oh, maybe they'll pay
Sponsored
us.
by Sorcery Season IPA.
We are not sponsored, is the point that. Right.
Maybe they'll see this and then they think, "Oh, go on then."
Fuck guy.
Who knows?
Right.
I think so.
Oh, me.
Right, we all tasked each other this week. Our movie of the week this week was Sin City.
Yeah.
So I will start with how fucking gorgeous is that film, boys?
I think it's amazing.
It is good.
It looks like a comic book on the screen.
Yeah, it's a piece of art.
Let me tell you something. Hang on, please go on. A bit of info for you. Sin City, I've read some of the comics, right? And it's line for line the comics.
Oh, really?
Generally line for line the comics. That's why if you watch a film, sometimes they say something and you're like, doesn't sound natural or it sounds a bit weird, and it's because it's literally line for line for the comic. There is no script that you can look up because it's just from the fucking
they're reading it, they're talking like the script is the comic and
the script is got every word that's said in the comics, and sometimes even shots.
It's a good job.
Steve?
You brought that up because I was going to rip into the dialogue a bit.
Yeah. Yes, Steve?
What do you reckon, Songs?
Oh, I enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Like even Jared, like me and Jared probably watched the same version, the unrated and extended version. So I looked up on it because like part of the movie I watched, they're saying that it was different to what the original movie was.
What parts were different then? Because I'm not sure if I've seen this version.
Right at the beginning, you had John Harrigan, we had Bruce Willis.
Harrigan,
yeah.
Hartigan.
Hartigan.
We had John, Bruce Willis.
Yeah, with John Hartigan, you had Bob and Nancy, and you had Hartigan basically going into the warehouse and seeing Nancy and is it Roark or Roark?
Roach.
The yellow bastard.
Yeah, yellow bastard. Is it Roach or
Roark, isn't it? Roark Jr.
Something like that.
Is it
Roark Jr. Yeah, he's the senator's son, wasn't it?
Roach, I thought it was.
I think I've only seen this.
Rourke. That's one.
Rourke.
Yeah, Rourke.
He was the son of the senator, wasn't he? Or the police
governor.
The governor. Yeah. And then like they twisted it onto him And then he ends
Mark,
up,
there's a scene.
he ends
There's
up
a
in
scene on the
prison.
extended edition, right, where you see. I'm not sure if you've seen it on the original edition, but where you see Artigan in jail in a cell, and he's reading letters from Nancy all the time. I don't know if you
Yeah,
actually.
I've seen
Yeah.
that.
You do,
so,
yeah?
So I have seen
That's
that
on there,
version,
yeah.
then, is it?
You might have, yeah.
I've seen the original as well.
Yeah, well, on this version, it shows the whole Artigan story, and then you have the credits. The credits, you'll show another story, the
Marv.
Right.
Marv
okay.
story, and then credits, and
Four stories.
So I
Three and a
don't think
bit.
I've seen that then.
three and a bit.
So if it brings up the credits at the end of each story, I don't think I've seen that.
No, and it's just like because I haven't seen the original for so long, I'm not actually sure which bit is extended, like. So I can't really get. But do you see the bit where he's in a fucking hospital bed? Artigan, and they're all talking to him. Is that bit in the original?
You had the two police officers, you had Nancy, you had a nurse going, I got to wipe your ass, but I don't give a fucking shit about chit-chat and stuff.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's probably the extended bit, though.
Okay. I'll have to look out for that version then.
Can I mention a part about that, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is the words that were said in that scene when Nancy goes to see him in the hospital. So she's saying, look, I try to tell him, Mogja, try to tell the police, but nobody will listen, yeah?
That you were framed, because they framed him, didn't they?
Yeah. Her words were, they didn't even check to see if I'm still a virgin.
Yeah.
I am still a virgin.
Yeah.
I'm still alive, thanks to you. The little girl said that.
Yeah.
Nancy, how was it, Nancy?
Yeah, before...
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
That's
but
amazing.
Why?
before an 11-year-old to walk out of the hospital going, I love you. That was quite...
I thought the old Artigan and Nancy thing was a bit creepy. Because he's like fucking 70. And she's like, oh, I waited for you, I love you. And it's like...
Yeah, well, he came out of prison and he goes straight to that bar and sees Nancy and he's like, look, don't look at me, please don't look at me. And then she jumps off the fucking pole.
Kisses him. And she's like, sleep with me, I've waited for you. And he's like, fair play, he kisses her and he's like, oh, we can't do this. You're like a kid, like.
Yeah.
It's wrong, but this is wrong. That's his words he said, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think it was creepy because I seen when she was an 11-year-old girl who was more of
skinny little Nancy,
like a father figure then, you know, like
but that's the thing, right?
And all the way through prison as well.
He turns around and he goes, she's like a daughter to me, a daughter I never had.
Yeah.
And the next thing, he's dicking her.
Yeah. It was a bit weird because obviously he is like, but he keeps pulling away and stuff, and he's like,
he does pull away. He does,
for a while.
Yeah.
But not just that. Another statement he said, right? Nancy is my only friend. That was when he was in jail, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when he comes out, then he's speaking to the
Bob.
Bob.
Oh yeah, it's the lawyer, the woman.
Officer.
Yeah.
And he goes, hang on. And I thought she was there going. He was there going. She never give up on me.
Yeah.
So she's doing. How many friends has he not got?
Shirley, is it Shirley or something her name was? Sheila or Shirley or something like that.
How amazing, right, is Elijah Wood in this film?
Elijah Wood's cool. He's
fucking amazing.
Kevin.
What? I
So
watched him.
creepy.
Do you know what I thought it was first of all?
Oh.
Harry Potter. I swore blind. It took me a good while to realise who the fuck it was.
Yeah, but there was some great references in this movie as well. Like when you had Marv at the bar and you see like a Logan-looking type and he grabs Logan and he grips him by the balls, puts on the table.
Yeah.
And like, no offense, like Kevin, when you see him with the nails, like with Beast, like no offense, when Beast with the nails, there's a bit like a reference in it from X-Men. Come on.
I don't think it was. I would say no, personally.
The
But
guy
obviously
does look a lot like Logan.
Yeah, he does. I'm not gonna.
Logan one is
I'm not gonna just say no, because you can take it as you want. Really, for me, I don't think it was.
Yeah. I wouldn't say the nails. I don't know.
What's your favourite story?
I like what's the guy's name? The Hank, is it? No, the
Marv.
Marv. Marv.
One who looked like Kirk Douglas.
Yeah.
No, for me, I like
Dwight.
I like the Ucker story at the end. I fucking thought that was
Oh,
brilliant.
of course you do.
I like
Jackie
Dwight.
Boy.
Yeah.
Jackie Boy, that was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, Dwight's at the end was pretty thing. Like
Dwight,
What?
that's right.
Dwight's, isn't it? Dwight McCarthy.
Dwight.
What?
Dwight.
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 One word socks.
Dwight.
One word socks. One
Oh,
word.
fuck off. Dwight.
No, Dwight.
You're saying Dwight. Just
Dwight.
Dwight.
Fuck off, socks.
Oh, never mind.
I'm giving up on you, socks. I'm giving up on you.
I'm going to say D. White anyway. Here we go.
D. White. D. White.
Fuck yeah.
Mr. D. White.
I'm going to say Mr. McCarthy. There we go.
Let's go to the art book, all right? In all fairness, yeah, when it came out, it was an amazing bit of artistry, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think the film would have been any better or any worse if it was in colour as opposed to what they did with the blood? The white blood, I thought, was amazing.
Yeah,
Nah, I think leave it as it is.
Like Dick Tracy, if it was in colour. I think it looked too cartoony and too weird, like. But only black and white and having certain...
The comic, is black and white with splats of colour. So it's just more or less the comic, right, on screen.
Yeah.
It literally is, like, it's the most faithful comic adaptation I think I've ever fucking seen, like. Like I said, even down to the words, the scripting and everything is fucking perfect.
That's what I brought up earlier, like, I thought, I was going to say some of the dialogue is really bad, but I guess if it's straight out of the comic,
I agree.
It's going to be hard to make.
Some of the dialogue, you think, it doesn't sound right, it's
One of
awful.
them is the hooker, and she ties him up, and then she's like, he got out of that. Knots are my specialty. And it just sounds really stupid. It's just like, shut the fuck up. Like, but obviously, if you're saying this out of a fucking comic, it would look alright on a comic.
Yeah, it would, yeah.
Like, there was no screenplay for this film, like, and a lot of... If it sometimes it come from a comic, they always have the screenplay which is written up for the movie. Yeah. They just didn't have any. No. Which I thought was fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Like the car, like I'm guessing it's all CGI, the cars and stuff, isn't it? And it just looks cool. Like it looks like it's cartoony. They did it right. Like
the rain.
Yeah,
it's fucking brilliant. And
I laugh when you got Marvin in the movie going, "Oh, I stole this car, but I'm going to drive it as normal as I can. I'm not going to drive over the limit." But you can see him fucking speeding past.
Yeah,
and I'm like, "Oh, okay, no worries."
So, talking about some of the dialogue of mine with Marv, like. What does he say about beating a woman? There's nothing that turns my stomach more than a man beating a woman or something.
And he smacks that woman.
Yeah, fucking cloud his sister. Yeah. Like, it's just like, fuck you, right? It's all right when you're doing it.
Yeah, he's Marv.
No, that was Dwight. That was
Dwight. No, he does. Not Marv. Marv smacks Goldie. He does. Goldie's sister.
Oh, yeah, Wendy.
And he carries her to the car. He said, what I'm going to do to him is going to be despicable. I don't want him to see this. He knocks her the fuck out, Steve.
But that's what I missed was you see Kevin cut up half. You should have seen that in the movie. And all you could see was the dog just turning up, eating fucking Kevin. And
it wasn't gory enough for you, was it?
No, but as I say, most of the film was all guts and fucking violence, wasn't it? But you should have seen that in the movie.
There is something I absolutely fucking loved, actually, right? And I think Steve would go, "Oh, really, you?" But Jessica Alba, when she took this role, she didn't realise she was a stripper, right? And there was nude scenes, right? And she was like, "I'm not doing a nude scenes. I'm just not doing them." And fair play to Frank Miller, right? And the guy who directed it, what's his name? The one who directed it.
Harvey.
What the fuck is a Harvey, dickhead?
Harvey Weinstein?
No, you twat.
No,
fucking Weinstein. Why Harvey Weinstein? Fuck off, Steve.
He was a producer.
He's a producer. The guy who directed it.
Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez, right? And Frank Miller. They both turned around and went, "Well, the nude scenes are not really important for the story, so just leave them out."
Yeah.
Not a lot of directors would have done that. They would have went, "All right, we'll cast somebody else." But fair play, they went, "All right, we don't need her to be nude.
Yeah.
The story can flow without that would be a nude, so just leave them out." Like, and I thought that was cool.
Like Jessica Alba, I don't think she has done any nude scenes, has she?
No, she's done like underwear scenes now, but nothing.
Yeah, she's always been quite thing, and I noticed that in the film. It's like obviously this 18 rated film. They're in a strip club, but she's fully clothed, like. But it makes sense, and if that's what the case was.
But there was other ones to look at, Mogs.
Yeah, exactly.
There was other boobs available. That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I liked old D White, as Andrew calls him.
D White.
And you got Jackie, and Jackie's taking a piss, and he sort of like drowns Jackie in a toilet, and he just leaves him go. And then the moment he leaves him go, he's like, "I gotta hunt him down and kill him." Yeah. And I'm like, you could have just killed him.
It's a bit weird.
You could have just killed him, like.
He got shit scared. He went, "Right, gang, come on, we gotta go. Come on, we gotta go." And then he's outside, and you got fucking. I can't remember what was it. Fucking. Oh, the girls. What was the girl's name anyway? The one with fucking Dwight.
Oh, can't remember.
I can't. I forget
Lucy?
all the names.
No, Gail.
No,
Gail
Gail
was
was
the strip by the main stripper.
the Gail was the warrior in the house, and he go, I'm fucking. What's it called?
The girl he's with anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, the girl with all the heads on the wall, is it?
No.
No.
Shelley, her name.
Shelley, Jackie's fucking.
Shelley, that's right.
Yeah, Shelley. Here we go. Look, and he goes, "Oh, I'm Shelley's new boyfriend. You don't mention her name. You don't blah blah blah. And you got to cut throat to fucking Jackie's fucking." He's like, flush his head down the toilet, and then he walks out. He goes, "Come on, Gam, we gotta go." And he's outside on the window. He goes,
Don't kill him.
Yeah, don't kill him. Don't go. He's a cop. Some of the guys shoot out there, and then like.
Yeah, but he thinks she's saying stop.
Stop.
Something else.
Yeah, stop.
You see her lips move, and then obviously a reveal. Then
Did anyone really notice?
Stop. She
Right.
said he's a cop.
At the start of the film, Hardy guns on about he's pushing 60, right? He's nearly 60 or something.
He's got angina. He's got.
And he's like, think of, and he sees his missus, is he Lane or something? His missus name, I'm not exactly sure. And he's like, oh, she's got the steaks ready, she's got the beers, I can do all this. And then he goes to prison now for 9 years, right? He comes out. And he's talking to his old partner, he's like, how's she Lane? And he goes, she's alright. She got 2 kids now. I think, how fucking old is this woman having 2 kids? Like?
She said she got remarried 4 years ago.
And had 2 kids. And he goes, she always wanted kids. I'm thinking, fuck me out. If he was 60, how old is she? Because she visited him in the hospital. She looks about fucking 60 herself.
Yeah.
Fuck me, like. But overall,
Socks, I want to vote on this for you, Socks, yeah? Okay. Nancy, Goldie, Lucy or Gail?
Oh, you know Nancy straight away, but
Sweet, skinny little Nancy.
yeah.
The 11-year-old or?
No, the Jessica Alba fucking Nancy. Get it right now, Steve.
Make sure.
Yeah. That or Goldie or Wendy.
fucking hell, Socks, make your mind up, bud.
No, I'll probably go for Nancy. Jessica Alba all day long, but
Morgan?
Hold on, let me get him up. Because someone else answer for a minute. Let me just pull him up because I remember
Jared?
one of
Someone
them
else,
had
Jared?
a thing for.
Fucking Miho, bud.
I would not fuck around with her, Robert. She is fucking leakful as fuck.
What are you leaving Miho out for?
She didn't
Yes.
quite cut his head off. She made
No.
him into a Pez dispenser.
Yeah, she makes him into a Pez.
I had multiple choices, but I was going for the main characters mostly, like, you know?
What are you leaving Miho out for, bud?
She was.
God,
Like I said,
If I had to go main character, I'd go Gale, I would. Fuck it.
yeah, I was going Gail.
What a warrior.
Don't know why, but...
Probably because he's cleared out the fucking defenders.
Yeah. Like,
What about the voices?
Jessica Alba was on it for me, but the girl I was trying to remember was the girl with the eyes, the blue eyes.
Oh, yeah.
I always thought she was good looking, especially when I was younger. For some reason I had a thing for her. But Jessica Alba's stunning. But yeah, Becky.
Was it Lucy?
Becky. Yeah, Becky. Alexis Bledel. Yeah.
Which one's that?
She's kind of a snitch at the end as well, isn't she?
Oh,
No,
of course. I thought it changed another one. It's the same girl with the blue eyes, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, but she.
Where's Andrew showing me a picture of Michael Clark Duncan?
I'm showing of her look. No, her look.
It's gorgeous, dude. It's gorgeous.
Her look.
Yeah. But yeah, like
Right, so
again, going back to the art style, it's just the little things that they pop like, and her eyes, I think that's what does it. It's just the fact that they make her eyes bright blue. You know, it's just fucking.
He likes a good pair of blue eyes, he does.
Did anyone think, all right, that the yellow bastard looked like the guy from Star Trek with the big fucking ears?
Cork.
Oh,
yeah.
He looked like fucking spitting in his room.
yellow bastard.
You can't even lift that cannon.
So, can I bring a couple of things up here now, right? Not necessarily the film as such, but it is, but not really. It's been 2 weeks now. Morgan's been choosing the films, yeah, for the obvious reasons, for the reasons we all know. But so far, I've watched what, as far as I'm concerned, is 2 soft porn films.
Why is there's no sex in this film?
Morgan,
Yeah.
can you explain? There's boobs everywhere. There's asses hanging out.
Oh,
There's
Crow!
not much left. I just want to
Yeah,
know.
there's no full. Sorry, but there's no full-on sex scenes that you had like in the room. I'm
I
sorry.
never chose these films based on the women or the
Are you sure?
sex scenes. Honest,
I'm just trying to clarify.
I have to stick up for him because I've seen the sex scenes in the room. They're fucking awkward, but
most of the time he's had sex with his stomach.
This, no, what Morgan likes and what other people likes, I try to find out.
Sin City, it's definitely up there for women, isn't it? Because obviously there's a lot of like sex appeal. But I love Sin City when I first saw it for, I think it was the art style probably.
The art style for me, yeah.
Drew me to it was, the way it's filmed, the way it looks.
It is a comic book thing about it, isn't it?
And it's like I said, it's like the little one-liners, like, what's his name again? Not Hank, fucking hell.
Marv.
Marv, I fucking keep calling him Hank, I don't know why. When he's going through the list of stuff he's got, I got my gun, I got my barbed wire, and then he just shows his hands, I got my mitts. And that's it.
Yeah.
Just lines like that through the film.
But one thing I want...
Spencer thing.
But one thing I want to bring up is
like...
how many plasters did one man need? I'm sorry, but fuck him. He was literally covered fucking plasters everywhere. Like
tank, only. He was absolute tank.
He's a tank. Who played him as well? I want to try and look it up. And I didn't.
Mickey.
There's a guy from Iron Man, isn't there?
Yeah, Iron Man 2. Mickey Rourke.
Right, Mickey Rourke.
Oh, Mickey Rourke. Is it?
There's a guy from Iron Man. I had to think because I thought it was the guy from Thanos who plays Thanos.
Okay, yeah.
I thought it was him.
No, Mickey Rourke.
Well, I was wondering if it was Ron Perlman.
All right.
Oh, I love a bit of rum.
Yeah, but obviously then I was like, nah, it's definitely not him. Like, obviously it's heavy makeup.
Right, well, out the crows, lads.
Hang on, before we go in, what about the voices?
What about them?
Every hero then had the deep, husky voice.
Batman voice.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I thought that was brilliant. Yeah. I was disappointed in the fact that basically every story is kind of the same, really. I think that's what they were going for as well.
No, Steve was disappointed of the lack of male nudity. Who ain't happy with that? He messed me. Nobody's got a dick up yet. Calm down, Steve.
Excited.
Right.
I just got, well, you're on about sexy. You know, how can I put this now? Obviously, they just proved me wrong then, right? Harvey Weinstein, yeah?
Yeah.
Why do you keep picking him up, Steve?
I don't know.
Well, he produced it, but in my head, like, you've got all these senior men, right? And this was a film of love. This was for them to see all that filth and it's just pure perv. The film is, isn't it? It's a pervy man's dream to stand on those scenes, stand on those stages and watch all that going on. Would you agree, disagree?
I disagree,
it's
man.
Something you would associate with Harvey Weinstein.
I disagree because this was like more Rodriguez's like fucking love of the comics, like. He's like, he loved the comics. He's like, look, I want to make this because I know Frank Miller refused to sell his rights to any more comic books because somebody, RoboCop 2, he ripped RoboCop 2 and it changed it so much that he's like, I'm not doing it no more, like shit. So Robert Rodriguez filmed the scene on the roof with the assassin and the woman. Yeah. And he said, look, let me do that. I'll show you how it's going to be. And if you don't want to sell me the rights, at least you got that. It's not short flow, you can keep that, like. Yeah. And he recorded that. And Frank Miller liked this so much and he was so faithful to the comics. He actually sold him the rights. He was like, yeah, we'll do a movie, like. It was more pushed for this, he was. Weinstein's just a guy being the money, that's all he was.
Yeah. So Weinstein is. What about the sequel? Have any of you seen it?
I didn't like it.
I've never seen it. I have seen it. I view it as bad. Like
more Josh Hartnett now, innit? I think it's a lot more Josh Hartnett. Yeah.
Okay.
Josh Hartnett and fucking, I think, the guy who played Robin in Batman. Well, not played him, but he was Robin at the end.
Yeah.
But when I read up on this, sorry, Mox, when I read up on this, right, on they say about the plot, right, the parts they were saying, right, there was The customer is always right. That was supposed to be the first part. So the salesman walked onto the penthouse balcony where the customer looks over the basement city.
Oh, right, yeah.
And he shoots her, doesn't he?
Yeah, he shoots her.
Yeah.
Then it's supposed to be the Yellow Bastard Part 1.
Mm.
Then the Hard Goodbye.
It is.
That's how the original version was, Fox. It was cut. But
And
the
then-
version we watched, they just showed the whole story.
Yeah, but
Then another whole story and another whole
So
story.
Yeah,
that's what you've seen. So I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
So I'm because that's what I was just going to say. Soxy's reading what I've seen.
So
Yeah.
So
you
it
had-
goes back and forth, back and
You had-
forth.
Yeah, on the one we watched, they just cut them into the action, put them into the stories. So they showed the whole story of Art, and then the whole story of Marvel, then the whole story of...
I have to
Yeah,
see it.
as I said,
See
right,
that one, and
the
definitely-
Yellow Bastard Part 1. Then you had the Hard Goodbye. Then you had the Big Fat Kill.
Andrew,
Yeah.
we know. We know.
Yeah, I know. I just saying. All right.
Yeah, it all jumps around, and it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you said about the superhero thing, that's the thing in it. It is a superhero film in a way.
Yeah, of course. It is. It is,
They're
yeah.
not real.
No, it's not. It's not.
It
It's
is.
a comic.
I mean,
It's a comic.
It's not a superhero.
yeah, it's a comic, but they're superhuman.
It's a hero film. It's a film of heroism. It's a hero film. It's not a superhero.
He's
it's a
jumping
co- it's
off buildings and
Yeah, it's a comic film where it's very exaggerated, isn't it? Like, Marv gets run over 3 times, like, he gets up there. Type thing.
exactly.
Yeah, I know,
boom,
yeah.
boom, boom, and he still stands up. I mean, look at the way fucking Bruce Willis's character is shot.
Yeah.
You know, he's shot like 5 or 6 times,
Loads of times.
and then it's like he's just in hospital and he goes to prison. It's like no
Brought him
problem.
back and fixed his art.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
Yeah, but did he fix his art or what?
It's kind
Yeah.
of exaggerated, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
it's a
So,
exaggerated reality.
Before we move on to the quiz, marks out of 10.
Out of 9.
8 out of 9.
Thank you, Mugs.
I-
I'll go 8 out of 9.
Yeah, I give it a strong 7 out of 9.
For me,
Is it-
easy 9 out of 10 for me.
So it's 8 all round then.
Yeah.
8's all around, yeah. So 9 out of 10 for me. 9 out of 10. Right. Let's.
Before we forget, though, let's go on to the poll.
Oh yeah. We haven't got a poll, Mug.
We didn't have a poll, bud.
Yeah,
Oh,
we did.
didn't we do that?
No, you told us not to. Remember, you said we just watched the film that's already on the poll.
Yeah, but who? All right. Yeah, but who won? Like, what's the next movie we're watching? So what's
Fucking no, Mug.
what's runner up like?
Well,
It will be
was-
Starship Troopers.
Right. So yeah, of course, Starship Troopers. So
So
I tell you what, then. So this week, just put Lady Hawk and Whiplash up.
yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be the poll this weekend. So
And we watched Starship Troopers for next week.
and then
Yeah.
whoever's last, we watch that film last, and then we reset it. Then is it? We'll all pick.
Yeah, it's fine. And we also got Justin's films to watch as well.
Yeah,
so
exactly. We need to add one of his.
Definitely. Right, so let's move on to the quiz.
Right. I've got.
Come on, Mugs.
I've got.
Wait, Mugs. Mugs has promised us a really good one because he took 2 weeks to do this.
It's not very good. I won't lie. I've got. It started off in work, and we were discussing a line from a movie, and it made me remember like the Mandela effect when we were like, obviously, Luke, I am your father, and all that. So I thought I'll make a quiz about it. I'll make it multiple choice.
That's cool.
I need to get it up.
He's going to take the multiple choice away from us now. Only the fuck I can smell it.
I've got rules as well.
Oh, we got rules, boys.
We've got
Ooh.
rules.
I like the way Jared's happy with this because he's done a load of Mandela effect stuff the other week.
That's what I was thinking. I said,
Whoa. Andrew doesn't abide
He's
by
not-
rules. Andrew's a
Jared's already
lawbreaker.
done
Just
this
remember
quiz.
that.
Jared's already done this quiz.
Andrew's a lawbreaker, but
The only thing, it's only 10 questions, but they multiple choice, so I should be okay. Right, 1 point for a correct answer. -2 for incorrect. Who's taking scores anyway?
I got it, but I got it.
Andrew. 1 answer per person, okay? And you can only answer after I've given you all the multiple choice answers. Okay? Yeah?
Okay, so
Okay. Yeah, I got it, but I got it.
So
Yeah.
I'll give an
sorry. Sometimes I forget we're on like a podcast app as I nod.
So I give
I
you
keep forgetting it's not just YouTube. So yes.
I'll give you an example question just to like let you know what it's going to be like. So what does Darth Vader say to Luke when being revealed to as his father?
No, I am your father.
What?
What?
Did you read listen to the rules?
No, I
Sorry.
didn't fuck.
I got
Fucking
slightly, I
hell.
got excited.
Does that mean Moggs, does that mean he's out?
He's
Hey, this is an
disqualified now
example.
already. On the example question, he can't even
Fuck
fucking get through that. Right, what does Darth Vader say to Luke when being revealed as his father? A, Luke, I am your father. B, no, I am your father. C, it's coarse, rough, and it gets everywhere. D, I'm C-3PO's father.
Jared! No, I am your father.
Correct. Right. You
No
get
points
it,
for
yeah?
Andrew. No points for
Yeah,
that.
I got it, but I know it's-
Ready? Number 1. This is the one that actually started this quiz. What does the mother say in Life of Brian when the crowd call him the Messiah?
Ooh.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. A, now piss off. B, now go away. C, spam, 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 chips and spam. Or D, his father was a hamster and his mother smelt of elderberry.
Jared!
Jared.
Now go away!
Correct. The argument was we thought it was piss off.
No.
Anyway, yeah, you're right.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Now go away.
Now go away.
2. What does Dorothy
Whoa,
say?
whoa, whoa. Andrew, where's my fucking points, you fat-headed fuck?
I
Point
got
for
it,
Andy.
but
Point for
Okay,
Jared, yeah. Right. 2. What does Dorothy say when she first sees Oz? A. Oh, sweet free shoes. B. Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. C. What's that swinging on a tree, Toto? Oh, it's a bird. D. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Andrew.
Jared.
Andrew, I heard first then.
B. Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Minus
Jared.
2. Jared.
It's the last one.
Nobody can hear me, can they?
It's the
I
last
can
one.
hear
It's
Steve, no.
the last one of all mugs.
Fuck, you know.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah.
1
You know,
point.
Twice I answered
Do
before
you know,
everybody. Twice.
that's one of Steve's favourite films. He's gutted right now.
Where's your mic, Steve? Get it closer to your mouth.
I got like a 2-second fucking delay, I have.
I just can't fucking hear you. 3. What does Ray hear in A Field of Dreams? A. If you build it, they will come. B. If you build it, he will come. C. If you build it, she will come. D. Stop taking those pills.
Steve.
It's not your schizophrenia medication. It's
Jared.
LSD.
Jared.
I'm trying to say my name so I can get in there.
Steve?
It's B. He will
Say it.
come.
Who?
Correct. If you
He
build
will
it,
come.
he will come.
Is he be fucked? I always thought it was
Father,
Steve.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I also
Another
thought it was
one.
Steve.
It's a
Fucking hell.
Mandela. It's
Isn't
really
it
weird.
his father or his grandfather? I can't remember now.
Oh, I can't remember. I'm not sure.
Something
Fucking
like that.
amazing film. Amazing.
Question 4. How does Hannibal greet Clarice? A. Hello,
What?
Clarice.
Oh, right.
Yeah, got it?
Yeah,
A.
yeah.
Hello, Clarice. B. Good evening, Clarice. C. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Clarice.
I wish.
Or D. Shemai, Clarice.
Steve,
Jared.
Jared. Oh,
It's
no.
B.
Wait, I heard Steve then, sorry.
No, you never. You said my
Yeah.
name first.
I'm sorry, but Steve was first.
I thought it
Oh,
was
shit, you fat-headed fuck. You want to get rid of me. So you were going to go for him all of that time.
Steve was first.
That was my mistake. Go on, Steve.
it's hello, Clarice, isn't it? Hey?
Incorrect.
Jared.
Oh, no
Jared.
way.
It's
Can't
B.
be B.
B. Good evening,
Good
Clarice.
evening.
Yeah,
God,
it's another Mandela. That one came up on our when we talked about it, I think.
Good evening, Clarice.
Good evening, Clarice.
Okay.
Right, question 5. What does Jack say on the bow of the Titanic? A. Is that an iceberg? B. I'm the king of the world. C. I wonder how long you'd last in that water. D. I'm king of the world.
Jared.
Ooh, Jared, are you then?
Is it B?
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Andrew.
Steve,
Andrew, are you then? Come on, Steve, you'd be quicker. You're chewing, Steve.
I've
It's,
seen it fucking ages before him.
it's D.
I'm king of the world, yeah, correct.
What was B again, Mogs?
I'm the king of the world.
Fucking bastard. The
was
king of the
wrong. I'm
world.
king of the world. 6. What is quoted when King Kong dies in the original film? A. 'Twas beauty killed the beast. B. Well, we won't be seeing him ever again. C. It was beauty that killed the beast. D. They blew him up. Damn you.
Steve,
Damn you all to hell.
Steve. See,
It was beauty killed the beast.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
correct.
beauty that killed the beast.
Correct.
Twas beauty. The A was in the new film, wasn't it?
I'm not too
With,
sure.
Jack Black.
It's
It is,
another misquoted one. Lots of people think it's Twas beauty
Yeah,
killed.
that is in the Jack Black one.
Okay. 7. Complete the line from Forrest Gump. Mama always said, A. Life was like a box of chocolates. B. You run like the Tin Man. C. Life is like a box of chocolates. D. Don't worry, Jenny will come back when you have multi-million
Jared!
shrimp company and she has AIDS.
Jared!
Jared.
It's not
No,
Oh!
I
You
told
heard me.
I
You
told
heard me?
you, wait till I finish.
Steve was first.
Yeah. Oh,
First
Steve
one
Morgan,
I
Steve.
didn't finish.
Steve shouted during his
I
fucking...
can't.
He did.
I
Mugs,
can't wait till the finish because
It
if
is.
I wait till the finish, I got no chance.
Mugs, it is... life was like a box of chocolates.
Correct.
Dave. Oh,
He's
which
correct.
one's on, yeah?
Life was like a box of chocolates.
A, B, or C, yeah?
One of them. It's just that one, isn't it? Points, Andrew.
I have.
Number 8. What does George say after being captured by the apes in the original? A. Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape. B. Time to explain evolution to the monkeys.
Yeah.
C. Screams an ape. D. Get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
Jared.
Dave.
Are you Jared first then?
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
I did.
D. D.
Incorrect.
No,
Fuck!
I literally got like,
Fuck!
I think I got like fucking 3 seconds on it.
Oh, man up.
Steve, I have not got a clue, but Jared got it wrong, so go on.
What did John say? It took me up like so because I had it off.
Jared
He
said
said D,
D.
did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's A, it is, yeah.
Correct. Take
What
your
is it?
stinking paws.
Fuck.
Not
Take your
get.
stinking paws off.
You damn dirty human. In the remake.
Yeah, the remake. 9. What does Brody say when he sees the shark in Jaws? A. We're going to need a bigger boat. B. Nature can be lethal, but it doesn't hold a candle to man. C. You're going to need a bigger boat. D. His name's Jaws. He kills people.
Steve, come on. Steve, come on.
I had Steve, yeah.
You sure now?
Yeah,
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Fuck!
correct.
Steve,
You son of a bitch. I thought he was going to have that one wrong, Steve.
Bonus points if you can tell me what nature can be lethal, but it doesn't hold a candle to man is from.
Steve, the new Planet of the Apes?
No. Anyone?
Oh,
Bonus point.
Jared.
Jared?
Jumanji.
Nah. Socks?
No.
Nah. Deep Blue Sea.
Ah.
Sam Jackson says it before he gets out by shark.
I
Last
want to
one.
watch Deep Blue Sea 3.
Oh, shut up.
I never even knew it was a fucking second one.
I didn't. I didn't.
Last one. This easy one. What does Gandalf say before his fight with the Balrog?
Jared.
A. Run, you fools. B. Take the hobbits to Isengard. C. There's these huge eagles that will just fly you all the way to Mordor, you fools. D. Fly, you fools.
Jared.
Jared.
Fly, you
come on.
fools.
Fly, you fools.
Andrew scores the doors, love.
So I'm on -1. Steve on 2 and Jared on 3.
Do you know when this podcast finishes? Right at the end. Can we have the song? I've got the power. Doom, 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 doom. With a little picture of sockies.
Shall I just move? Shall I just move him now?
Andrew, you know what happened?
Am I going to do this?
Sacked.
For fuck's sake.
Shall I just mute him?
Before we get
Use your
sacked,
royal-
bud. Come on, get
Use your
sacked.
royal power socks.
Anyway,
We
I
can end it. We can end the show, so don't worry about it.
I've been Jared.
I've been Andrew.
You're not going to have a song to end? No, you... I was going to say bad word. I was going to say very good.
Big naughty word.
Have you been Steve, Steve? Have you been Steve?
Has Morgan been Morgan?
I did say it was Morgan, but everyone talked over me.
Yeah.
Don't fucking change them out.
Let's start it again, Jack. Come on.
Ah,
I've been Jared.
I've been Andrew.
I'd be Morgan.
I've been Steve. I'm looking forward to next week.
Or when Dean is on. Keep smiling and stay happy.